Rated and family. How y'all boys doing on this beautiful Thursday night? Lewis, Cam, Mo, how y'all boys doing, man?
Big chillin'.
Yes, sir.
It's great.
Chat, we back with episode 60, motherfucking one of the Rated M podcast. And we got a good one for you guys, bro. We got a good one. It is Rumble season. It is Rumble season. So we are going to be doing a tier list of every single Royal Rumble match. That's gonna be a good one. Might get a little violent in here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But before we get too into that, I know Cam has some shit he has to get off his chest. So, Mr. Cameron, the floor is yours.
Hold on. Before I let Cam go on his epic rant, which I will mute myself and let him cook.
Yeah, me too.
Chat, if you're here live or later, like up the stream. Helps out the channel, helps out the podcast. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts as well. Give us 5 stars on both those apps. What else was it? Follow all of our socials. They're on the screen. Is there anything else I got? And follow the podcast channel. So we're gonna start posting clips on that motherfucker. Well, we already post shorts on there. The podcast is live on there right now as we speak as well. And eventually, maybe probably around episode 100, we'll move over there. Hopefully, if we grow it enough. So,
we will.
That's it for me, Cam. Go ahead, and I'm gonna let you cook, gang.
Do you think, bro?
First off, I just want to say, make sure you guys check out the AEW Dynamite review I did with my good friend Joseph Collin. Over on the Big Fight Field YouTube channel. Make sure you check that out. We got into a bit of a heated back and forth last night. But it's all love. It's all love. There's nothing personal with me and him. It's all love over there. So I can't wait to do this again next week. Now that I got that out the way, AEW, my friends, we need to talk. AEW, we need to talk. As you guys know, I am an AEW fan. Some people might call me an AEW shill. That's perfectly fine. I am an AEW fan. I have been watching this product since I watched AEW since the first episode. Since the first episode of 2019. Me and Escobar, we used to watch the shows in this dorm room. The first episode of AEW Dynamite, we watched it in this dorm room. Every other episode of Dynamite, we watched in this dorm, or we watched in the living, or we watched in the common area. Safe to say, I watched a lot of episodes. Safe to say, I've been with AEW since the beginning. I have never felt more disinterested in AEW than I do now. AEW has lost the plot. It has lost the plot. It has lost the plot, and it has lost the mission statement. When AEW first started, it was all about being an alternative. We want to be different from WWE, and we want to put guys on television and we want to give guys a platform on national television that would not have that platform otherwise in WWE. Take a guy like Darby Allin, for example. Darby Allin in WWE, he'd probably be in catering. Darby Allin in WWE, he'd probably be in catering. Darby Allin was given the opportunity to go to AEW, and he's one of the biggest stars, and he's one of their biggest stars in the company. The man's very over. He sells a shit ton of merchandise. Orange Cassidy is another one. Orange Cassidy in WWE would just be a comedy character. Orange Cassidy, AEW gave Orange Cassidy the platform to come out and show, I'm more than this is a comedy character. I can do this, that, and the third. Orange Cassidy is great. That's what AEW was presented to us as. It was presented to us as an alternative, something different. Okay, cool. It was that. You could call it an alternative. You could call it something different for the first about 3 years. Last year, I have no idea. I feel like we've lost the plot somewhere with AEW Dynamite. I feel like we lost the plot somewhere with AEW in general. First off, let me just say, I don't have an issue with the old guys being on television. I don't have an issue with the old guys or the ex-WWE guys being on television. I don't have an issue with Bobby Lashley being on TV. I don't have an issue with Jeff Jarrett being on TV, Dustin Rhodes being on TV, and Edge being on TV. I don't have an issue with that because I understand the value that they serve. I understand that the value that they still have and the value that they serve. If you're a man and you book these guys right, these guys can make you a lot of money. And these guys can still make you a lot of money, and they're still great performers who can still go in there and give you great quality matches and give you great quality stuff. I don't have an issue with the old guys being on television. What I have an issue with, and why I've kind of lost the plot with AEW, it feels like AEW, for the most part, has relied too much on the ex-WWE guys, on the old names, and not building up the stars that they have from scratch and building up the stars that they still have under contract. That is one of the biggest issues that I have with AEW right now, to where you have guys like Swerve Strickland, who should be a main event guy in AEW. Swerve Strickland to me is an upper mid card guy right now because you're trying to play second fiddle. Edge being in the main event scene, personally, I don't have an issue with it because Edge can still give you very quality work. When you're putting Jeff Jarrett in a feud with one of the biggest names in AEW and MJF, that is what I have an issue with. MJF should not be feuding with Jeff Jarrett. I love Jeff Jarrett, I do. I love I love him. I love Jeff Jarrett. I love him. I love Jeff Jarrett to death. The man is all I love him. I love Jeff Jarrett to death. The man is a Hall of Famer. I love him. The man should not be feuding with MJF. I'm sorry. The man should not be feuding with MJF. It's just feels like AEW has lost the plot. I'm not invested anymore as I much was. If I miss an episode of Dynamite, I don't care. I used to beat myself up if I miss an episode of Dynamite or Collision. At this point, if I miss an episode of Dynamite, I honestly don't give a shit. Honestly, don't give a shit. The thing that made me go over the edge with this, they're taping a 12-man tag tonight for Collision. That's going to air on Saturday. The Death Riders on the Learning Tree against Rated FTR, Powerhouse Hobbs, and I think the Outlaws. And what? So now we're booking matches that don't even make fucking sense. And what world do the Death Riders team with the Learning Tree? What? The Learning Tree goes against everything. Goes against everything. The Death Rider goes against everything we've been told. The Death Riders are on television. Goes against everything we've been told they are on television. Now all of a sudden, they're teaming with each other. I don't understand it. This Death Rider shit is horrible. This is one of the worst storylines AEW's ever come with. This shit is horrible. This Death Rider shit is horrible, and the sooner we get the belt off John Moxley, the better. This shit is horrible. I don't understand how you have a main event scene that could potentially revolve around. You have these 7 names under contract, and I still don't know how your company is falling off the bricks. I still don't know. Jay White, Will Ospreay, MJF, Hangman Page, Swerve Strickland, Kenny Omega, Okada, Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy. You have all these guys in your company, and the main event scene is just horrendous right now. Like that's what we're doing. You put the tag team titles on Private Party. You don't even promote the fact that Private Party are tag team champions. Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I went to Collision. I legitimately forgot Private Party were even the tag team champions. That is how bad their reign has been right now. It's just I don't understand. Shout out to a guy named Nobi on YouTube. If you guys know him, subscribe to him. Nobi, he makes good content. He follows me on Twitter. Charlotte, he's in the Charlotte area. Shout out to him. He posted a video a while back, a few months ago, on AEW and his de-emphasis problem. And at the time, I was like, the fuck is he talking about? Now I see it. It's a de-emphasis problem. Look, I'm not saying that all 7 of these names need to be constantly wrestling for the world title. I'm not saying that. But the fact that we'll have somebody as hot as Swerve Strickland, we'll give him his moment, and then we just move on. I just don't understand. You look at WWE, for example. WWE, who does WWE constantly revolve around? In the 2000s, when we were growing up, WWE revolved around John Cena and Batista. It was always these 2 guys. We had a reason to tune in. Right. Then it became John Cena and Randy Orton. All right. And of course you had Edge and they Shawn Michaels sprinkled in there, right? Then it became John Cena and Randy Orton. Then it became Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. You always have a reason to care because it's always these guys. And it's always like these guys here, they're not always the emphasized because whatever Roman and Seth are doing, they're either involved in the top program in the company or the number 2 program in the company. Like they're getting ample television time. It's just I legitimately don't know what AEW is doing right now. I do not know. Like when I tell you this company needs a reset, this company needs a reset. Tony Khan, my God, after Revolution, first off, get the title, but first off, get the championship on John Moxley Revolution. That is a must. Look here, I'm gonna talk about my news segment. Spoiler: Darby Allin is going to climb Mount Everest. That's why he's been on. Darby Allin is going to climb a fucking mountain. He's climbing Mount Everest. That's why he's been on television. That's why he's been on television. I know they want to put the championship on Darby Allin. I'll be honest with you. If Darby Allin is not coming back to Revolution, you got to move on. You got to move on. Darby Allin will get that world championship eventually. You got to move on. You cannot go into the summer with the Death Riders holding the AEW hostage. You cannot. It's time to move on. Put the championship on Kenny Omega. Put the championship back on Swerve Strickland. Better yet, But yeah, I know Mo's gonna look at. I know Mo's gonna look at me with disgust when I say this. And I'm sorry, bro. But you have this guy. But you have this guy out there who's getting some of the loudest reactions on your show. He's over. He moves a shit ton of merchandise. He's a star for you. And Will Ospreay, put the fucking belt on it. Put the fucking belt on him. If you put the fucking belt on him. Just man, put the fucking belt on him. Just please. My point is, get the fucking championship off John Moxley, and then after Revolution, Tony Khan and whoever helps Tony write the shows. And sometimes it's QT Marshall, sometimes it's Will Washington, sometimes it's RJ City, sometimes it's Tony Schiavone. Whoever is helping Tony Khan write AEW and is in charge of AEW's helping. Whoever's in charge of putting what we see on the television for Tony Khan, you need to get in the room. You need to sit down. Come up with 7 names, 7 men and 7 women that you build AEW, that you built the company around for 2025 and start there. This company needs a reset because I don't know what the fuck we're doing right now. I do not know what the fuck we're doing right now. Yes, the wrestling is good. Do not get it twisted. I believe AEW has the best roster of all time. We're talking about what the fuck you can do in the ring. I'm not talking character. I'm not talking about characters and all that shit because I believe 2002 WWE. If you're talking all of it in-ring work with star power and everything, I think 2002 WWE is the greatest roster of all time. But if you're talking about just like in-ring wrestling, 2023 or 2025 AEW, I think has the best talent roster of all time. No, I think has the best talent roster of all time. It should not be this bad. Like the product should not be this bad and should not feel this cold with the roster that you have. It just shouldn't be. It just should not be, man. This company needs a reset. I don't know what we're doing. We're losing the plot here. I don't know what we're doing. This company needs a reset. Hey, look here. Hey, give the book to Kenny. Give it to Kenny Omega. I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but Kenny Omega straight up told that AEW locker room. I don't remember. I don't remember which year it was. Kenny Omega straight up told the AEW locker room, "Hey man, if I was in charge, I wouldn't have hired 80% of y'all. I would not have hired 80% of y'all if I was in charge. Maybe that's what you need. Stop hiring so. Focus on the talent you have now. Stop hiring so many people. Please focus on the talent you have now. Focus on getting these guys over. Because right now, you only have a few guys on your roster that people see as legit main event stars. The rest of the roster, people come out, they're like, why the fuck should I care about these people? You need a reset, my guy. You need a reset with AEW. You need a reset. You need a reset, and it needs to happen immediately because the state of AEW right now, it's not great. It's not great. It's
The
not
the
great.
problem I have when it comes to AEW resets is whenever they want to reset, they always tend to turn to John Moxley to
Nah,
hold the
fuck
reset,
that.
and I don't like that.
Nah, fuck that.
This
Don't
shit
go to
is
John
trash.
Moxley. Do not
The
go to
last
John
time they did a
Moxley.
reset, the last time they did a reset with somebody that wasn't John Moxley was Samoa Joe, and that was perfect because they gave us time to build up Swerve as a main event guy for the next 3 months, and then they pulled the trigger on Swerve, so that was fine. But it's just weird. Like you waste that momentum Swerve had. You throw it on Danielson, which Danielson had a great story, so I didn't mind him. And then Danielson loses it, his second title defense for whatever reason. I don't know. And then now we're here with Moxley. It's like they did the hard reset with Samoa Joe and everything they built towards with Swerve didn't mean a goddamn thing after. That's what I don't like.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't like that either. I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't like that either. And
Trash.
like I'm in the belief of them doing Danielson and Swerve in the main event of all. I don't have an issue with that. But I'm of the belief of, especially if you knew that Brian Danielson was retiring, and obviously he was retiring, but like if you knew you wanted to put the championship on Danielson, like give Danielson like a token run with it, Swerve they should have just had Swerve when instead of Swerve doing the talking segment on World's End. They should have just had Swerve win the belt back at World's End. Just have him win the belt. They should have just had him win the
I,
belt
I
back at
would
World's End.
I would have just had Swerve retire Danielson. If Danielson couldn't commit fully to the schedule of him being world champion, then I would have just had Swerve retire him and to give him pretty much heel heat at that point. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. I understand how much Danielson meant to the company or means to the company, and I understand that having his name on a championship lineage like brings prestige to your championship, but we also got to care about the reigns too, bruh. Like he defended against Jack Perry and then immediately lost it to Moxley. Like that shit is dumb to me. It's
Don't forget
dumb.
Nigel McGuinness. What you mean?
And Nigel McGuinness, yeah.
No, I
Which
don't
was
blame you for
cool.
feeling like I don't blame you for feeling like that. And also, I'm sorry to cut you off, Lewis. MJF, I think, bro, my guy. I don't know if it's MJF himself or if it's the fuse AW's putting him in, but y'all go ahead and call me Glazer for this. When I tell y'all, I have not enjoyed MJF on AW television since Will Ospreay. Since that Will Ospreay feud, I have not enjoyed an MJF feud on television since the Will Ospreay feud. I
He's
have not.
just rinse and repeat. It's the same shit with MJF. He's gonna come out. He's gonna trash the fans. He's gonna trash. Like that's why I think Ricky Starks is better because Ricky Starks when they were face to face in that promo battle, he exposed his entire shit and he told him eventually that shit's gonna get dry. Like you're trashing the fans, you're trashing the city. Like all them low hanging fruits is gonna end up running dry. That's what he told him,
Mhm.
and it's true.
Yeah,
Everybody looked at Ricky Starks like he a fucking idiot. It's true.
and
All that shit ran dry.
no, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. And it pains me to say that about MJF because, bro, MJF, they did a promo segment with MJF. I think it was that New Year's Dynamite. And it was him all bloody after the Adam Cole match. He's sitting back, he's sitting in the parking lot backstage or whatever. And the promo that man was tremendous. He was like, in 2025, the devil gets his due, part two or something like that. I was like, that's a great fucking promo. I was like, that's a great promo. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, let's get him JF back in the world title scene, baby. I'm like, that's a great promo right there. And then we feud him with Jeff Jarrett. What? I love
Shit's trash.
I love Jeff Jarrett. I love him. Jeff Jarrett is a Hall of Famer. Bree, I love him coming out of him going my world December 3rd. There's a spot for Jeff Jarrett on the show. He's I love Jeff Jarrett. But Jeff Jarrett feuding with MJF in 2025 is not it.
I hope
not.
they're really not playing around with the fact of him actually being world champion.
That better not happen, bro. You're gonna drive so many people away, bro.
It better not. I'm fine with all the options right now. I'm fine with Moxley continuing to be champion as long as the end goal is Darby Allin. Well, to me, the end goal should be how the fuck do I get this championship on Bobby Lashley as soon as possible. That's my end goal. But as long as Darby is the guy to beat Mox, I'm fine with it. But
fuck that. I'm a disagree with you right there. At this point with the Death Riders, I'm sorry I keep cutting you off, man. At this point with the Death Riders, I'm so fucking. You just, I'm so fucking. You just get the championship off John. I don't care who the fuck you losing to. Get the belt off John. Get the belt off John. Get the fucking belt off John.
Honestly, I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they didn't keep the belt on Swerve and have Hangman take it off of him. Like with the work Hangman's doing right now, like why isn't he AEW?
I thought that was
champion?
the move. I thought that was the move, bro. And honestly,
with
bro,
the work he's doing now, with the character he's doing now, he's at like the peak of his life. Why is he not the AEW World Champion?
I can feel it week after week, bro. His heat is slipping for Hangman. Looking back, bro, I would have never had Brian beat Swerve, I think.
Yeah, if Brian couldn't commit, no.
The moment was fantastic. I'm not taking away from that night. That was great. I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life. But I think for storyline purposes, I think Swerve needed that win more. Because I mean, let's face it, ever since he had that match with Hangman the following week or two later at All Out, but since then he really hasn't done anything.
So Hangman, and also the best you have for Hangman Page is Christopher Daniels. I like Christopher Daniels is a Hall of Famer.
Asthma Pump Daniels.
I love Christopher Daniels. That man is a Hall of Famer. Do not get me wrong. That's the best we have for Hangman Page is a few.
Christopher Daniels is what? At this point, he's like what, about like 52 years old? Come on, man.
Bro, he's got to be. He's got to be.
That Texas death match on Collision should end with Hangman Page murdering this man.
I will say though, AEW they still got some bright spots. Like Daniel Garcia is still here. He's having a very good, strong showing as TNT champion. You said what?
Christopher Daniels is 54, about to turn 55 this year.
Wow.
50 fucking 4. All right, listen, like you know what I'm saying? Like Cam said, he's a Hall of Famer, but there's just certain Hall of Famers that don't need to be on my fucking TV screen. I'm sorry. With all due respect, I don't no. If you need if you need an asthma pump, bro, nah.
It's like for me it's like y'all ever have that rapper y'all ever have that rapper that y'all rock with and like, yeah, man, this dude is great. And then they keep putting out album after album after album, and it's ass after ass after ass. And at this point, he's like, bro, just stop dropping, bro. Just stop. Kanye
Oh,
West,
I know
Kanye,
too. I know too. Off real.
Kanye, Kanye
Who's the
West,
two?
Kanye West got some of the
Man,
best.
Lil Baby. Yeah.
I meant
Lil
like
Baby, Ugly, and J. Cole. Please stop.
I,
Please
I,
stop
I was
dropping albums. Please stop.
I was talking about legends for example. I was talking about legends for example. Like I'm gonna use Kanye West
Damn,
as
J.
an
Cole
example.
not a
Like
legend. Crazy word.
no, J
J.
Cole
Cole.
is a
Yeah,
legend.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
J Cole is a
Yeah, J.
legend.
Cole.
Like,
J. Cole ain't drop a great album since Forest Hill Drive, bro. Keep saying
J
it.
Cole is a legend.
Lies.
Like
Not
without
too much on the off
Bro,
season.
yeah. Off season is fucking mid, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This shit is mid, bro. It's
Oh my
not. It's
goodness.
not a
I'm gonna keep my take to myself.
fire
Oh my
album. Why is
goodness.
everybody?
I'll keep my
J
take to
Cole is
myself.
J Cole is a legend. But like I was referring more to like the Kanye West for example. Well, like Kanye West,
Eminem
like where like that
too.
Eminem,
Please, for the love
where
of
like dude,
God,
just like, dude, just
stop.
stop dropping. Dude, just stop
Stop. The
dropping.
Death of Slim
Just stop
Shady
dropping
wasn't a
out.
bad album, but I still need you to cut that shit out.
Kanye West, my God, just stop
Oh,
dropping.
oh,
Go ahead, stop dropping.
oh yeah, but yeah, no, it's just sad to see how bad one decision can affect your whole entire company. Like taking the belt off Swerve created this domino effect where y'all not gonna dig yourself out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, they got it's like they got it. They right. Tony Khan, my God, we don't lost the plot here. We don't lost the plot. We don't lost the plot. And like my God, I know Lewis might not like him, but like my guy Ibu said it best when like he was asked like what the fuck happened to AEW. He was asked like what the fuck happened to AEW. He said it better. He said it best. It was like you have this thing where Tony Khan he doesn't know how to say no. So what that results with is what that ends up with is you have a lot of guys who are legends, and Tony Khan respects them and respects what they've done for the business. So respects what they've done for the business, and he doesn't know how to say no. Like he doesn't know how to like go in there and like put his foot down the seventh third. So like whatever ideas he might have, the old guys are like, well, I just want to do this. Well, let me just work with this guy. I worked with him in WWE. Let me work with him here. So that leads to them running the same fuse over and over again. And for the young guys, it's like, well, we'll do the match, but instead of putting the young guys over in a match, you'll look competitive, and then afterwards I'll give you a handshake. Tony Khan was like, you got a lot of people on the AEW roster who know, you got a lot of people on the AEW roster who know that they're not going to reach, who know that this is as good as it gets for them. This is as good as it gets for them, which is why whenever they leave, they're always trying to, which is why
Right,
when their
he got to
contract expires,
relax
they're
on
always
letting
trying to
everybody
bump
do
up
what they want
promote.
to do. Like
He
that match
really
with
do.
Jericho and Dax was horrible. That was one of the
That
worst
was
matches I've seen in my life. That was bad.
yes,
Like Tony,
yes.
when are you gonna be
Man,
like Jericho? Love you, thank you for what you're doing for AEW, but I don't want to book you
Gotta
as a
kick
wrestler
rocks, bro.
anymore. Like I'm sorry. That people would hate me as an owner, but I'd say the truth. Like, say what you want about WWE, them bringing in fucking Goldberg and Asthma Pump, Undertaker and shit, but they weren't wrestling every week. Jericho was a fucking world champion, wrestling every fucking week, continuously bringing his stock fucking down, and
Right,
continuously putting on stankers and making the fucking product bad. Like,
right.
dude, get the fuck off TV. You're no
It's
longer
like,
fucking needed. You are so
bro,
ass now.
bro, it's like Vince McMahon in 1994 with Randy. It's like Vince McMahon when he put Randy Savage on the commentary desk, and Savage was like, "I want to
oh,
come back and wrestle. I want to come back and wrestle." And Vince McMahon was like, "I don't care about that. Sorry, this man was like, I don't care about you wanting to come back and wrestle. You gonna sit your ass at that commentary desk. I don't
that
see
was a
the growth.
bad decision.
I
Fuck
know
him
it was
for
a
that.
bad. I know it was a bad decision. I was just using him as an example. Like I don't know
Yeah, fair.
why Tony Khan doesn't do that. I don't understand how when AEW first started in like 2019 or whatever. How like when AEW first started in 2019, Tony Khan obviously has some shit that he wrote in the show whatever. But like for the most part, he let the elite like for the most part, he let the elite handle most of the shit. Like he let the elite handle most of the shit. Like he went with most of the ideas that the elite went with. The league was like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and they're like, we don't want to be the focal points of the company. Tony Khan was like, okay, sure, yeah, like, okay, sure, man, we can do that this on the third. And then just one bad episode of Dynamite, that horrible segment where the Dark Order debuted and at that date where the Dark Order debuted, and that shit was horrible. That segment right there was enough for Tony Khan to go. That segment right there was enough for Tony Khan to go. That's what the fuck I put on my television show. Yeah, Kenny,
Give me the
yeah,
pin.
give me that pin. Cody, give me that pin, my guy. Give me that pin. Give me that pin. I'm gonna be writing shit. Hey, bro. Hey, Kenny, I know you said you don't want to be the focal point of AEW, but you're the big star we have here. So I'm gonna put this world championship on you. It is what it is. Give me that. I don't understand how he's like giving me that motherfucking pin there. But he won't tell these guys, no, I don't understand it. Like, I genuinely do not understand why he won't tell these guys no, or like that idea fucking sucks. Like, he does it with Tony Schiavone all the fucking time. Like, Tony Schiavone will, like, tell Tony Khan, Tony Schiavone will tell Tony Khan, hey, man, we need to, hey, man, let's do, hey, man, let's do a promo package, really hype up the pay-per-view, man. Let me go in there let me go in there. Let me go in there in the production truck. Let me really put over this pay per view like how I used to do with WCW. And Tony Khan, like let's dedicate like a segment to that on AEW or Collision. And Tony Khan tells him, "Nah, bro, we need action. Nobody want that shit. We need action. That's how we gonna get our shit over." Like you can tell Tony Schiavone this, but you can't tell Chris Jericho, "Hey man, you speaking out the product, bro, get the fuck up out of here." Like I don't understand how the
See, my thing is, I've already been sensing these issues for a very, very, very long time. Like how they run the show and how shit they're like Tony Khan. Like Tony Khan is he's not a boss, bro. And the shows really present that. So for me, I've kind of already I told you off camera, I've kind of put myself in a mindset like I just enjoy the good shit from AEW and then the bad shit, I'm just like, you go over there. Because it's just it's not what's the word I'm looking for? It just doesn't feel like a well-ran machine. It just doesn't. It just feels like niggas playing with action figures. So
CM Punk said it best, bro. It's not a business over there.
yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
They
People
don't
call him
operate like a
crazy because
business.
he's CM Punk. It's crazy.
I mean, he's not wrong. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong then. He isn't wrong now.
It feels exactly, Matt. Then it feels very indie. It just feels like, hey, let's just throw the best wrestling card we can for the week and coast it from there, which I personally don't like. But I don't know, like it's just bad decision after bad decision, bro. Like, you can have all the talent in the world, but what good is that if you don't know how to book it properly?
And like when you've lost, like, cause like there are a lot of like y'all call me AW shields. I can show y'all some AW shields on like Twitter and all that shit. When you've lost them niggas, when them niggas are responding, what the fuck is this? And why is this so fucking? When you've lost them niggas, the niggas that hardly say anything bad about AW at all. When you've lost them, oh yeah, bro, oh yeah, but you don't lost that plot. You don't lost that plot. When you don't lost them, when you don't lost them, you don't lost the plot. It's just.
Last night's episode didn't help.
Fuck. No. And also, yeah, that 12-man tag match. Like, stop with the absurd tag match. Like, 12-man?
12-man
Who
is
wants to
not
see that, bro?
A
12-man
12-man
is crazy.
I would have been content if you spread out through the night with them having singles matches, bro. Fucking 12-man tag match. That's just too much, bro. It is too much. Listen,
It feels
I've
like an
refed a
elimination
four.
thing.
Dog, I've refed a 4-on-4 tag match. That shit alone makes me crazy. A 12-man, an 8-man tag match I couldn't do. A 12-man, no, bro. Cut that shit out,
ass.
bro. And
That shit
also, Cam might disagree, but we all know Cam and I, we don't give a fuck about each other's opinions, bro. We say what we say. I'm tired of when they're locking up and they're doing transitions, how choreographed it looks. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of a motherfucker holding a motherfucker's hand to set up a big move and the dude is just standing there. I'm tired. It's been happening way too much in AEW lately. Way too much. Way too much. I've seen it. Way too much. That shit is so ass. Stop. Like, why the fuck am I gonna stand there and wait for a big move to happen to me? I'm tired of that shit.
Oh my god!
We saw that a little bit. We saw that a little bit with Gable and Penta. But Penta nervous as fuck. This is the biggest crowd he's ever performed in. So they picked it up after. But I've been seeing it too much. The choreographed shit, slowing it down. I understand. I get the advice, slow it down. Like my coaches tell me that all the time. But like, they don't fucking literally mean like like, hey, hold my hand and help me walk this tightrope, and then stand there for 10 seconds while I find my footing to do this tornado DDT on you. That shit is ass.
Nah, that I agree with you. I
People
agree
call
with
me
you.
crazy for hating that
I,
shit.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. That right there, I agree with. And like that right there, I agree with. And like I've gotten in fights on Twitter, like Monos and chat. I mean, whatever. Like they're like loyal AW fans, whatever. I've gotten into like spats with them online, whatever. Because I've told them several times. I've told them several times. Like I think what WWE does, like how WWE has like a style or whatever, like where like they slow shit down. I said AW needs that. AW needs that. Look here. You want to go all out on pay per view and do all that stupid ass shit y'all do with like the apron bumps and everything? Go nuts. It's on pay per view. And there's no reason why an episode of Dynamite should see fucking Will Ospreay do a fucking apron Canadian destroyer. Then they come back with a tombstone power drive to the outside. And there's no reason at all. There's no reason at all to do that shit
And
on the
people
fucking
wonder why I
Dynamite.
don't like Will Ospreay. It's just the
Unless your
shit he
name's
does is so overexposed. Like the thing with
unless your
WWE, they
name
don't overexpose niggas.
Unless your name is Darby Allen, because Darby Allen's just gonna do what the fuck he wants. Unless your name is Darby Allen, there's no fucking reason for you to do that shit at all. There's no fucking reason why on an episode of on Rampage, fucking Rampage, you do it like they did a match on Rampage with Sammy Guevara and Jeff Hardy, and like they had like a table bump with Jeff Hardy and Sammy. I'm like, we doing this on Rampage? I'm like, Jeff Hardy. I'm like Jeff Hardy, the man. I'm like Jeff Hardy, like the man who looks like he's in pain from walking. He's doing a swanton bomb to a
Not too
table
much.
on fucking Rampage. I'm like, like,
Oh, Ram.
slow that
Hey,
shit down, bro. Like, tell them niggas. Like, tell them.
hey, Mo, you getting money?
Niggas.
Somebody said they got hit with an ad on stream. You making money, Mo? There you go.
Shit, we rarely get ads on this fucking thing. That's surprising. But I ain't got nothing to say. Shit. I've already been disenfranchised with AEW anyway, so
I just hope there's a way back up because right now it's pretty dark.
it was looking like they
Pretty
had one.
fucking
And the one episode I skipped, it's a
trash.
bunch of bullshit apparently. So
That episode.
Bro, it was bad. I can't even do it justice. Please don't even bother.
I won't.
I don't take
Small
anything
man's
Jeff
ass.
Hardy says serious. You know how many times Jeff Hardy said he stopped drinking and went back? I'm just saying.
Oh wow. Hey,
Jeff
John-
Hardy, I'm at the point with Jeff Hardy. I don't believe anything he fucking says. With all due respect to Jeff, I don't.
I was gonna bring up the John Cena thing, but I'll be quiet on that. I don't feel like talking about that again.
Didn't you just watch Katie Vick?
Cam likes Triple H versus Booker T. Anyway, let's talk about Raw, man.
Mo, you was out with China last night. What the fuck do you mean?
But she did. Respectfully, rest in peace. But she did. What? This nigga here. But yeah, y'all want to talk about that Penta debut on Raw?
Yes, sir.
It was great. That Penta debut was
That
great.
was a fucking debut and a fucking half, baby.
Yes, it
Some
was.
graps. That was some graps, bro. On a Monday night.
On a Monday night, bro. You couldn't have asked for a better opponent for Penta as well.
I had to pop in the fucking live stream real quick because after that match, I was like, holy, because they gave them time. What was that, 20 minutes?
I think the official time for the match itself was 13.
Felt like 20,
But,
but
Dude,
holy shit.
the build, the presentation, the aura, the match, the payoff, the promo, man.
There were people.
I know
in
we
the
say this
crowd
about a
with the
lot of
mask
guys.
on.
Dude, I know we say this about a lot of guys, but I truly feel like Penta is a big player moving forward. Just I don't know why, just the atmosphere. Yeah, bro. Like I don't know. Maybe this is finally the Latino superstar they've been needing, bro. Maybe he's finally here.
I agree.
Maybe.
Hopefully they give a shit about somebody in a mask other than Rey Mysterio. Hopefully.
Yeah, because Dragon Lee could have been that. Well, maybe not the superstar level,
No.
but
Dragon Lee's solid, but there's a different vibe to Penta. And I was gonna mention it during my segment later, but I'm gonna just say it now. For anybody that was concerned about Penta and his work rate being toned down in WWE for the WWE way of life, you saw it a little bit, but it's basically still Penta. Like there's nothing that you saw that he wouldn't normally do.
I don't know
Yeah.
why people get mad at that, by the way. Yes, it's WWE. WWE has its own style. Yes, they're going to tone this shit down. Yes, they're going to tone. That's what WWE does. They have a style they have to work. Yes, like they have a style they want all their main event guys to work. I don't know why y'all fucking complain about that anyway. Oh, they going to tone him down. Nigga, as long as he's still in there giving you great matches, why do you give a shit? Oh, he don't do.
Yeah,
oh,
who
he don't
really
do
cares?
Oh, he don't do this fucking move no more. Nigga, who gives a fuck?
Bro, there is nothing in the rules of wrestling that you have to put everything out. If you like, you got to pull everything out of your moveset. Sorry, CM Punk, in one match every time. That was one of the things I enjoyed about Penta's debut. He didn't give everybody everything.
He gave us a lot, though.
He gave us a lot. He didn't show us everything, which
That's
is good.
the thing.
Which is good. He can save the
Exactly,
bigger spots
like-
for the bigger shows and the bigger feuds. No offense, Chad Gable. I think that would be a great feud.
I feel like people who watch everything, they get so mad at WWE for their way of wrestling. But it's like, bro, it protects the wrestlers at the
It
end of the
really
day.
does, bro.
Nobody wants to see injuries and unnecessary crazy bumps every single week. Every single week, it desensitizes you to the really good shit. So when it
Bro,
happens on pay-per-view, it feels more special.
Lewis,
Right.
I'm not a wrestler like Lewis is, so maybe he has a different take on this. But you cannot work like people like I don't know why people like shit on Miz and everything, like call Miz not a good wrestler. Like, bro, like, first off, Miz has had very good matches, so he's not a bad wrestler. And like second of all, the style Miz works. It's safe. It allows him to go on the road 52 weeks a year. It allows him to go on the road 52 weeks a year, that crazy ass schedule they have. And it's safe. Like it's safe. Like you rarely have ever hear, oh damn man, Miz is injured. Like I know he had that torn ACL. I know he had the torn ACL. But you don't. But like out of like the 20+ year career Miz has had, him having like one or two major injuries at that says a lot, bro. Like I don't know why y'all get mad at WWE because they tone shit down. Yes, tone shit down. Yes, tone shit down. I wish Tony Khan would tone shit down on his show. I wish Tony Khan would look at that fucking roster he has and be like, hey, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Y'all not doing that. Y'all need to come up with something else. Y'all not doing that. Do I look like I'm on pay-per-view? Does this look like the AW Grand Slam or a themed episode? Then why the fuck you doing that? Why the fuck you doing that? Why the fuck you doing? Why the fuck you doing that? Then why the hell are you doing that? Is this a big match? Did I promote this as a big match? Is this on pay-per-view? Then why the fuck you doing that? Like I don't know why people get mad at WWE for that shit. Like I seriously don't. Like I do it in the chat to troll, but like I genuinely don't know why WWE why they get mad at WWE for doing that shit. Like yes, they gonna tone niggas down. That's what they do.
This is why I don't like Will Ospreay. It's really boils down to the fact that all the no selling and all the bullshit he does is overexposed on random episodes of Dynamite. Nigga, save that shit for pay-per-views and big matches. Like no selling in big matches from time to time. All right, bro, I get it because other wrestlers do it. But when you're doing it on a random episode of Dynamite, my nigga, get the fuck off my screen. Like, what are you doing, gang?
I can see that.
That's why I don't like that nigga, and people look at me crazy. I don't like him for that reason.
That's fair. I'm not gonna text you for that.
But the AEW fans gonna come.
Ass.
I don't give a fuck. Ass spray. Anyway, is there anything else we gotta get into before we dive into the segments?
Ass.
I guess we could talk about briefly how Tony Khan just had to be petty about the whole Penta debut and had to pull Ray Phoenix's merch just cause.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
Ray Phoenix,
He's a
my
bitch.
God. Hey, if I'm Ray Phoenix, I'm beating the fuck out of Chris Jericho. Fuck it. I'm beating the fuck out. I'm showing up to Dynamite beating the fuck out. He gonna release me. That's what I'm gonna get out my fucking contract, boy. Boy, I'm Ray Phoenix. I'm showing up to work. Ah, that nigga Jericho getting a whack or something. Let's believe. I'm gonna get my release. Let's better fucking believe. Shit.
Bro, the fact that he hasn't is crazy. Like, just let him go, bro.
I know.
Release, but not Penta. That shit was not.
I don't know what Tony Khan thinks he's doing, bro. If he thinks that he's like if he's like lowering Ray Phoenix's stock after what we saw on Monday with Penta, as soon as Ray Phoenix is in WWE, they're gonna be at the same exact level. I don't know what else to tell people. Tony Khan thinks he's being slick. It's actually working into the opposite effect of him. But
speaking of Phoenix,
what do I know?
Speaking of Phoenix, I hope when around the time he finally shows up in WWE, because obviously that's where he's going.
Right.
I hope that tag division is starting to get rebuilt so we can actually have some good shit with Lucha Bros, bro, because I don't know, man. Shit ain't looking good, especially on Raw.
If the Lucha Brothers get together in WWE and nothing comes of it amongst like the entire tag division, we're gonna have a lot to talk about and not good things.
Facts.
There's no excuse why the tag division is the way it is right now. Zero. Both companies,
shit is ass.
but specifically
Shit
WWE right
ass.
now. Merge
Shit
the
is
divisions,
real life
gang.
ass.
Cam's been saying it for a little minute, bro. Merge the divisions.
Hey,
Merge.
I said merge to I said don't do this fucking unification merge. I got called fucking stupid and all that bullshit. Not by y'all, but by other fucking people.
well then again, you be unyeasting the bread every week, so I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Sure. Okay.
But you know what they say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
You know what?
More like twice a year, but you know.
That's crazy. Twice a year.
In this
is
case.
insane.
But shit. Is that it? Is there anything else? Besides like news that Cam can dive into?
Matt Thunder mentioned. I mean, I guess Cam can talk about that, but it's up to y'all.
Yeah, Cam can dive into that.
Yes. I'm ready for my segment if y'all are.
Yeah, let's jump into our individual segments before we get to the tier list. We'll give Khris the screen here.
Let's do it. Fucking asshole, bro. Get out. Get out. Chat. That is my number one pet peeve. Smacking when you eat. Hate that. But anyway, it's just me, Oos. We back with the third installment of my matches of the week. I got four for you this week. Spoiler, there is none from SmackDown. There's none from Dynamite. Last night's show was atrocious, and Friday's show was just boring. So I got 3 from Monday Night Raw and 1 from NXT. So starting us off, we got Finn Balor versus Damian Priest in a street fight, January 13, 2025. This went 17 minutes. Listen, I can see you guys giving me the side eye from the other side of the screen. Listen, if we're putting the storyline aside, because we all hate it, we're all sick and tired of it, we're all ready for it to be over. It should be over. But if we're just looking at the match itself, the match was a lot of fun. This was crazy. We got a call back from Bad Bunny and Damian Priest from Backlash 2023. Damian Priest delivered a Falcon Arrow from the crowd through a table onto Finn Balor through the table, a Falcon Arrow. These boys killed it. They really killed each other. We had a coup de grace through the table. We had a razor's edge through the table. And to end the match, Damian Priest looked into Finn Balor's eyes. He said, "I am not my brother's keeper." Delivered a south of heaven for the 1, 2, 3. And that was that. Hopefully that's done and over with, never to be seen again. Shout out G Baby for having this much faith in Finn Balor. I never could. Not in 2025, at least. Next, we got, this one pains me to talk about, but the show must go on. We had Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria for the inaugural Intercontinental Women's Championship. This is a very good match. What about 9 minutes? That would be my only negative for the match, I guess. In a show that only went 2.5 hours, I think they went off the air like 10:35 my time. So there was like 25 minutes to what we expected to be the actual end of the show. So my point being, this match went 9 minutes. I could have gone maybe another 10 easily, especially for the first ever Intercontinental Women's Championship. But for what it was a really good match. I thought the chemistry was on point. There was a spot in the match, I'm sure you guys saw it. There was a suplex that Lyra delivered to Dakota Kai on the outside. That looked like it sucked. I give her a lot of props taking that spot. Lyra did win with the Nightwing. So that is your inaugural IC Women's Champion. Next, we got Braxium versus OTM, January 14, 2025, for the NXT Tag Team Championships. This match went 13 minutes. Listen, if y'all not on the hype train, Lewis, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to steal your thunder. If y'all not on the OTM hype train, This is the match you got to watch to wake up. I'm telling you guys right now. And I don't want to be that guy that picks one and, choose the other to the side, because both are great. I love Bronco Nima, love Lucian Price. Lucian Price is a future star. I'm stamping it. I'm stamping it. And let me tell you why, bro. In this match, I don't really think anybody expected OTM to win. In my fantasy world, I wanted them to, because I'm an OTM guy. But Fraxium was they were getting thrown around. Lucian Price is an absolute freak of nature, but there was a spot in the match. Price had Axiom in like an inverted DDT position, and then he caught Nathan Frazier in a Uranagi position. He has Axiom in a inverted DDT. Nathan Frazier's in the Uranagi position. He picks up Frazier, slams him onto Axiom. That is just brute strength. That's just insane to me. But to end the match, we had it was a nice little spot fest. Honestly, we had Frazier. He did a frog splash to Price through the table, on the outside, and we saw Axiom deliver a Spanish fly to Bronco Nima, and he wins with the golden ratio as Fraxium retains the tag team titles. Listen, shout out OTM. That was easily, from what I've seen quite a bit of OTM in the ring. That to me was their best. A lot of it had to do with Fraxium, but they are like that too. I'm gonna need OTM to start getting their respect. And to the fourth and final match of the week. This happened to be my favorite. We just talked about it. We had Penta versus Chad Gable. This match went 13 minutes. There was a lot to like about this match, guys. It was a lot. And the biggest one to me, no commercials, zero, nothing. Just straight Penta from entrance to the promo he cut. No commercials. That's the way it should be for debuts like that. Another thing I liked about this match was it wasn't necessarily like, I don't think anybody expected it to be a squash or, one-sided, but they both got their work in. And Penta was selling the ankle. They really had good chemistry. We saw a couple crazy spots. You guys know how I am with my apron spots. I always wince at those spots. But Chad Gable did deliver a picture perfect German to Penta on the apron. That looked pretty nice. But Penta did get the dub here, obviously. He won with the Penta driver. I feel like there was some people who didn't think that he would bring that with him to WWE. I don't know why people would think that. But he did use it, and he did win with it. And yeah, bro, that was this week in WWE for my matches of the week. I'm going to get Lewis in here. I'm going to see y'all in a bit. Y'all be safe.
Hey, what is going on, my beautiful people? How we doing today? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Y'all doing all right? So, on this episode of Wrestlers to Watch Out For, what's up, Michael Davis? We got 4 short lists. Ain't really much shit that really stood out. But obviously, the first person on the list is the talk of the town, bruh. It is, fuck you, Tristan. Eat shit, all right? But the first person on this list is Penta. There's not much else to say about Penta. We already talked about him, but for some reason, the presentation, the match, the build-up, the promo afterwards, it's I don't know, man. It just feels different than when a lot of, other superstars debut. So he's definitely somebody to watch out for, to keep an eye on moving forward, because the reception he got, already having the mask being a top seller. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he's contending for a world title in the next coming months. Obviously, he got to do something since Phoenix is going to be away for a little bit, but something about Penta. Next on the list is a guy that I've already told y'all to watch out for, that I keep reiterating to y'all that he's going to get another run with the World Heavyweight Championship after he is done whipping Finn Balor's ass, and the guy is Damian Priest. I'm telling y'all, bro, as soon as he lost that World Heavyweight Championship, the support that he got of people saying, you know what, like, he surprised a lot of people, and then just the buildup of him just being hotter and hotter and hotter and continuing to be one of the biggest baby faces on Raw. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I tried telling y'all, and now this further proves it, bro. This version of Damian Priest, you gotta watch out for, bro. This fuck you, SME wrestling. I know it is. Um, yeah. Damian Priest is somebody you guys got to watch out for. I've been saying it, but now I'm fully solidifying it. You have to keep an eye on him, especially this version of Damian Priest, a killer, a savage, a powerhouse, like a man who wants to take your head off. This version of Damian Priest is going to be crazy. And honestly, if you ask me, I make him the Iron Man in this man's Rumble. Real shit. He deserves that kind of respect. But definitely keep an eye on Damian Priest because he's gonna be in some big shit this year. Like Damian Priest gonna be in a lot of shit. Next up on my list is Sheamus, bro. Fellas, listen, you see the Daredevil Born Again trailer? Hey, I will. But listen, guys, Sheamus for some reason. Guys, I think we're building towards something special with Sheamus. I think we are building towards him being Intercontinental Champion. And this feud of Braun Breaker's getting hotter. The interactions are getting hotter. I think Sheamus is finally going to be Grand Slam. Keep an eye on the Sheamus story, guys. Keep an eye on him. I think we might be building towards something. Not even going to lie. So keep an eye on Sheamus. And obviously the last guy to look out for, he made his AEW match return. Kenny, by God, Omega, bro. I said it last week. Even though he didn't wrestle, keep an eye on him. And I was right, bro. I was right. I'll take the W on that because I told y'all to just keep an eye on Kenny Omega. And by God, you got to keep your eye on Kenny Omega. Anything good happening in AEW right now is going to be happening. It's going to be him carrying it on his back. Like this man, I know a lot of people like saying John Moxley, the heart and soul of AEW, but it's just so hard to just discount Kenny and his impact that he actually brings. Man, Kenny's gonna be the reason why AEW stays afloat this year. The way it's looking, the impact that he has, and how many people just revolve around him. I mean, Kenny's just that guy, and he proved it this week. So Kenny's going to be continuing to keep this company afloat by the grace of his body as much as it's going to be able to hold up. So I'm going to keep saying it, bro. Keep an eye on Kenny Omega, bro. Keep your eye on him. But the four wrestlers I put down, just to put a repeat: Penta, Damian, Sheamus, Kenny. Those are the four that I have for you guys this week. I'd also like to throw an honorable mention to Axiom because it seems like they might be doing a little something with DIY, and that's really good to see for Axiom and DIY. I mean, hey, bro. I mean, arguably the most dominant tag team in NXT history going up against the most popular tag team in NXT history. So that looks like something very fun to watch. But they'll get the honorable mention. But again, the four that I have listed for you guys to keep a close eye on and for you guys to go back and see what they did is Penta, Damian Priest, Sheamus, and Kenny Omega. We will go to Cam. Bye. Take me off.
Hey guys, Cameron here. I'm here with the news for you. Let's get into the news. First set the news here I want to get into. I know everybody wants to talk about the TNA WWE thing, but let's wait to the end with that. First of the news I want to get into. Scott D'Amore was backstage at TNA Impact. Was backstage at AEW Dynamite last night. Scott D'Amore, according to a report from PW Insider and Fightful Select, Scott D'Amore was backstage at AEW Dynamite last night, as well as Giselle Shaw. Giselle Shaw was also there at AEW Dynamite, as well as Bryan Danielson. Now, even though Bryan Danielson is not under contract anymore at AEW, which is which is legitimate. Bryan Danielson does not have a contract with AEW anymore. He still helps out behind the scenes here and there. And Mercedes Moné was not backstage at Dynamite last night. So there you go. If you care about that. According to reports, Penta had some backstage heat on him, but that turned out to be BS. But that turned out to be BS. Personally, if Penta does have heat on him, or if he did, I don't understand it. It's not like you're on network television anymore. You're on Netflix, and you're on Netflix. Showing off the air at 10:30. Showing off the air at 10:30. I don't know why the fuck they're mad about that. They'll get over it. Uh, so again, I don't believe those rumors. Take those with a grain of salt. Also some WWE, also some news to continue to report. Megan Bain is All Elite. For those of you that don't know who Megan Bain is, Megan Bain made her AEW debut last night in the women's casino gauntlet. She made her debut last night. She made her debut last night in the women's casino gauntlet. So there you go. But yeah, she made her debut last night in the women's casino gauntlet. Megan Bain has been signed for a while, and it's just been a matter of trying to find something for her to do. And Megan Bain is with AEW. I like this signing for AEW. I hope it works out. Megan Bain is an incredible look, and she's also a very good wrestler. So I hope that works out for them. And finally, let's get. Oh, also, Malachi Black is. I know we talked about this last week, but Malachi Black is heading back to WWE according to reports. Uh, a lot of people in AEW did not like Malachi Black. They took it the wrong. Did not like Malachi Black. They didn't like how they felt Malachi Black was taking time off when he wasn't really hurt. When he wasn't hurt, and there are also people saying that Malachi Black did not like do a lot of jobs, and he would. So a lot of people did not like Malachi Black. I have two words for them: get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it. But Malachi Black is on his way back to WWE. So there you go. And finally, let's get into this WWE TNA partnership. WWE and TNA, they've been working together basically since last year, but now it is official on WWE's end. They confirmed a partnership. WWE and TNA will have a partnership now going forward. And the Genesis pay-per-view on Sunday has been called NXT TNA Genesis. Has been called TNA and it has been called NXT Genesis. I think that's the name of the actual pay-per-view now. So TNA and WWE working together. You'd love to see it. But yeah, that's all the news I got for you. Kind of a slow week. Yeah, that's all the news. Oh, I forgot to mention about this news here. Corey Graves was sent home. Corey Graves was sent home by WWE. Corey Graves got moved to the WWE. Corey Graves got moved to the WWE NXT brand. Yeah, Corey Graves got moved to the WWE NXT brand, and he was not happy about being moved. So he got moved over to the WWE NXT brand, and he was not very happy about being moved over to the NXT brand. Being moved over to the NXT brand. He was not happy about being moved there. He sent out a tweet that said this. He sent out a tweet saying, "I'm gonna have a lot." He sent out a tweet saying, "I'm gonna have a lot to get off my chest on Tuesday on NXT," and WWE took him off television. According to reports, this is not a work. This is not a work. I think it probably will be a work, but according to reports, this is not a work. And according to frustrated. So that's all I have for the news here. I'm gonna let Mo take it away with the wrestling history stuff. Mo, get me out of here.
Here this guy go. All right, man. Folks, it is officially time for this week in wrestling history, man. Let's dive into this. Let me pull up my notes. Sorry, I had to go handle some shit while the boys was doing their segments. So give me a second. All right, there's my stuff. A lot of WCW stuff, y'all. A lot of WCW stuff. Not WCW. I don't know what my brain is on. A lot of Royal Rumble stuff, I should say. In these next couple weeks. So we're doing the 16th of this month through the 22nd. So let's start with the 16th today. 2000, 25 years ago, we got WCW Sold Out. This is the show where Chris Benoit, fuck him, defeats Sid for the WCW title. And they did that, if you didn't know the story, they did that to try and keep Benoit, Guerrero, Saturn, and Malenko all in the company, the Radicals. Because Kevin Sullivan had problems with Chris Benoit. That's a whole another can of worms I don't want to open right now. But that didn't work as Benoit ended up walking out the next day. And then they stripped him of the title. 2006, we had the first ever singles TLC match on Monday Night Raw. It was Edge versus Ric Flair for the WWE Championship, where Edge, that was his only successful title defense of his 3-week WWE title reign. So yeah. So there's that. Birthdays, we have Rick Bogner, who was the fake Razor Ramon back in the 90s. He was born in 1970. He passed away, unfortunately, in 2019. So that's it for birthdays. January 17th, there's really nothing significant on that day at all. So as for birthdays, there's a couple. There's Mark Briscoe. He's going to turn 40 years old this year. One half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time, quite frankly. Also, Dexter Lumis. He turns 41 years old as well. So, yeah. All right. So we go to January 18th. Kind of a bigger day in wrestling history. In 1971, is the 17th is also the day Jay Briscoe passed away, isn't it? So my mistake. Yeah, so January 17th. Let me go back to that. Sorry, I forgot. Jay Briscoe did pass away that day in 2022 or 2023. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm brain farts. 2023. Again, one half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time tragically lost his life on his brother's birthday. That's fucking terrible. That's fucking horrible. I remember hearing the news that really, I was going through a lot that day already, so that really like fucked with me. And I can only imagine what his family was going through. Can only imagine what Mark was going through. Like to have a birthday and all of a sudden hear your brother's gone. Like that's horrible. So rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. Sorry that I completely forgot about that. January 18th. In 1971, y'all probably gonna be like, oh, we don't want to hear about that. Too bad. So this is actually significant because this is the day that Bruno Sammartino's big title reign ended. His about 8-year title reign ended. He lost to Ivan Koloff, and according to wrestling lore, you could literally hear a pin drop in that arena when the 3 count was made. You could literally hear a fucking pin drop. So, yeah, that's of course a big moment. That's the ending of the biggest title reign ever. 1998 on this day, Stone Cold Steve Austin won his second Royal Rumble. This was also the Royal Rumble that had the 3 faces of Foley. Austin won by throwing out The Rock, and that makes Lewis very happy, I could tell. 2003, I could see him smiling in backstage. 2003, the original Sheik, uncle of Sabu, passes away. So rest in peace to him. As for birthdays, we got a few here. Carl Anderson turns 45 years old this year. Machine Gun. Batista. Big Dave turns 56 years old. Ted DiBiase Sr. will turn 71 years old. And also, y'all probably going to be like, who the fuck is that? But if you know wrestling history, Toots Mond. One of the biggest influences from back in the day, was co-owner of the WWF with Vince McMahon Sr. So yeah, very important name in wrestling history. Was born in 1894, passed away in 1976. So had a pretty long life there. So rest in peace. January 19th, we have it's 1991. We have the 91 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Hulk Hogan won his second Royal Rumble that night. Let's see here. 1992 on the very same day, another Royal Rumble. Ric Flair wins the Royal Rumble that night, wins the WWF Championship. Obviously, one of the most stacked Royal Rumbles of all time. 1997, Stone Cold Steve Austin won his first Royal Rumble. There's a lot of Rumbles on this day. That Rumble, he cheats to win, cheats to eliminate Brett to win the match because after he was thrown out and refs didn't see it, he gets back in, and we'll talk about it when we get to our Rumble rankings. 2003, another Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar wins his first. On that night, we also had pretty much the opposite when we came to world title matches, because on that night we had Angle versus Benoit, which is one of the best WWE title matches of all time. But then at the same night, we had Triple H versus Scott Steiner. let's just move on. 2007, Bam Bam Bigelow passes away. Unfortunately, one of the best big men of all time. Rest in peace, Bam Bam Bigelow. One of the most underrated wrestlers of all time, in my opinion. Former WrestleMania main eventer, and I feel like is one of the best wrestlers to never win the WWE Championship. So, yeah. Birthdays. R-Truth is going to turn 53 years old on that day. And also Pat Patterson, he was born in 1941. On January 19th, passed away in 2020. So, yeah, there's that. January 20th, 1998, Bubba Brazil passes away. If you don't know who that is one of the most influential black men in wrestling history. Was technically the first NWA World Champion, the first black world champion. But they don't officially recognize that reign. But yeah, he's a pioneer in the game for people of color. 2002, we have the Royal Rumble pay-per-view on the show. We have Rock and Jericho. We also have the first appearance of Mr. Perfect in many, many years. Triple H's first match back since the quad tear. And Triple H wins his first Royal Rumble. So that's nice. 2014, Batista makes his return to WWE on Monday Night Raw the week before the Royal Rumble. And we'll get to that when we talk about our Rumble segments or when we get into our Rumble ranking. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm super congested. So give me a sec, y'all. All right. Birthdays is not really anyone you know. This is Joy Giovanni, if you even remember her. Not 2001. January 21st, 1985, Eddie Graham passes away, one of the most legendary wrestling promoters of all time. Just rest in peace to him. 1990, we have Hulk Hogan winning his first Royal Rumble, which he shouldn't have won. Stay tuned to the channel for that because I will be talking about that. His first Royal Rumble while he was WWF champion. This was at a time where it wasn't the rule where, if you won the Rumble, you go on the main event WrestleMania, whatever. So still shouldn't have won that Rumble. Anyway, 1996. Shawn Michaels wins his second Royal Rumble, eliminating Diesel with Sweet Chin Music. Is there anything big in terms of matches? I believe there was Undertaker and Bret Hart on this show for the WWE title, if I remember correctly. It's not a Rumble pay-per-view I've watched, so I'll be honest with that. I've watched the Rumble itself, though. 2001, arguably the best Royal Rumble pay-per-view. This is a Rumble pay-per-view I've watched many, many, many times. I think this is the best Rumble pay-per-view of all time. You had Jericho and Benoit on this card. You had Edge and Christian versus the Dudleys. What else was on? You had Angle and Triple H on this show. It's a fantastic pay-per-view. Of course, you have, in my opinion, the best Royal Rumble performance of all time with Kane eliminating 11 people. Drew Carey in that Rumble. Stone Cold Steve Austin wins his third for a record 3 times, obviously. So there's that. And 2008, this is a packed ass day. Jesus. 2008, you had the first Monday Night Raw that was broadcast in HD. Little cool fact there. And also 2013, you had Bob Backlund was announced for the WWE Hall of Fame. So there you go. As for birthdays on that day, you have Maurice. She turns 42 years old. So happy birthday to Maurice. That's it for that for January 21st. January 22nd, 1994, you have the 1994 Royal Rumble where you have the first co-winner spot which really should be recreated a few times, if you ask me. Lex Luger and Bret Hart both win the Royal Rumble. They kind of did this to try and figure out, okay, who does the crowd, like more? Clearly, they sided with Bret because they kind of neutered Lex Luger the year before. That's another topic for another day. 1995, another Royal Rumble. The 1995 Royal Rumble, arguably the most ridiculous Royal Rumble of all time. I mean, we'll get to that. We're about to get to the segment, so I'm just going to move on from it. Shawn Michaels wins his first Royal Rumble here. And also in 2018, you had Raw 25, where they broadcasted from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn and also the Manhattan Center, which so happened to be the very first arena that Monday Night Raw ever took place in. That was 2018. And yeah, also on that show, you had Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stuttering Vince. You had The Miz beating Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental Championship. Someone in the chat says, take a shot every time Mo says Royal Rumble. Sorry. Yeah, that's that. Undertaker's first appearance since WrestleMania 33. Yeah, that's it. Birthdays. Tully Blanchard turned 71 years old on January 22nd. So that is it for this week in wrestling history. And now I'm done yapping by myself. Now it's time to yap with everybody else because it's time to do the Royal Rumble tier list.
Bro, Batista old as shit.
56 years old, dog. That is insane.
Batista,
God damn, I forgot he got a late start.
you look at the way Batista dressed. That man do not look 56 years old.
Not at all, bro.
No, we did not.
Oh yeah, let's put 1994 in ass.
No,
you
not
go.
happening. Relax,
Wait.
calmate.
Wait a minute. Can we just put the 2015 one where we know it should be right now?
We'll get there.
Oh,
We'll get
No,
there.
I don't want to get there. I just want to get it out the way, bro. It's
No.
not even a
We'll get
discussion.
there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
All right. Well, just
All right,
for the
folks.
record, I haven't seen some of these.
I
Okay.
can't remember.
That's how we got Cam.
The last
I've seen all of them. So I hope that
Let's go.
let's see. All right, folks. It is time for us to put every single Royal Rumble match into a tier list. So we're gonna start from the very beginning. 1998. This Royal Rumble was won by Jim Duggan.
I'll just
Hello.
I'll give it a solid. I'll give it a solid.
Solid.
I'll say meh, but I'll go. With
Yeah, I
solid.
would have said meh, but
I'll
I can
give
meet
it a-
y'all.
meh.
Solid.
It started a whole revolution, I guess.
Yeah.
Shout out to
yeah.
shout out to Hall of Famer. Shout out to WWE Hall of Famer Jim Duggan. Hope you're doing well, Jim. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all want to go solid or meh?
I mean,
It's fine. I mean, the
I'll go
final two
meh.
was cool.
Yeah, we can go meh. We can go
Final two was
meh. We
fine.
can go
With,
meh.
Jim Duggan, one man gang. I mean, but outside of that,
Put 89
they didn't
in
get the
there.
Rumble format yet. It didn't quite get it down
89
yet.
in there. 89 in there.
89 as well. Big John Studd won this one.
Yeah.
Rest in
I
peace,
really
John
Ted
Studd.
DiBiase, in my
Yes.
opinion, probably should have won this one. But then again, the Rumble didn't mean much back then, so we'll move on. 1990. I actually think this one was all right.
I would say solid.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
have a solid. I was like
it was,
the first real star-studded Rumble, right? Yeah, Hogan in there, Savage, Perfect.
Yeah. Some people argue Mr. Perfect should have won this one. I personally argue Ultimate Warrior should have won it. Hulk Hogan actually won this Royal Rumble, despite the fact that he was WWF champion going into it.
Trash.
Why? But yeah, I thought it was a solid Royal Rumble overall. I think it's the first good Rumble, to be honest. 1991. Hogan wins this one again.
I'll put that shit at asinine. Your final two was Hogan and fucking Earthquake. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Earthquake. Rest in peace, Earthquake. Rest in
Yes,
peace.
rest in peace.
Your final two was Hulk Hogan and Earthquake, gang. This shit was.
Hey, look
I'll
at-
give it
hey,
meh.
look
It's
at-
not asinine because
look
it's
at-
worse, but
I look at.
come
Y'all
on, dog.
don't call me an unk for this. That Hogan and Earthquake feud was fucking great. Y'all can call me an unk for that. That
Great
Hogan
is
and
pushing
Earthquake
it.
feud was great.
Yeah, you were
That-
you were unk, bro.
That was a really good feud. That
Great
and on
is
top of
pushing it.
That and on top of that, I like the Earthquake and Jake feud where Earthquake killed Damien and he served where Earthquake killed Damien. And then they had Earthquake on TV selling they had Earthquake on TV selling Quake burgers. He killed Damien and made his it was selling hamburger. It was selling snake meat with that shit.
Oh hell no! This unk man. No, but all right. So yeah, 1991. I'd agree with Matt. 90
Yeah.
was better.
We're at peak now.
Yeah, 1992. I mean, do we really have?
Can we say go, bro? Can we just?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
putting it in
what
GOAT
do
I
tier.
don't think we have
I mean,
to
come
say
on.
much.
Yeah.
One of the
It's
most
really-
stacked rumbles of all time. Ric Flair winning. It was for the title, bro. It's just magical.
The promo after
Bobby Heenan on commentary was fucking money the entire time.
God, dude.
Oh my gosh, dog! Like,
Just so many Hall of Famers in this match. So many.
just off that, like, fantastic Rumble in my opinion. 1993. I personally have this in my bottom 5 of all time.
Yeah.
This shit is boring.
I would.
Holy
Randy
shit!
Savage,
Asinine.
Yokozuna, my God.
Asinine.
Wrong winner. Savage should have won in my opinion.
Razor should have beaten Brett this night too.
Oh brother, here we go.
Randy Savage tried to pin Yokozuna in a Royal Rumble.
Oh no, I remember
No,
that.
Macho Man might be one of the most idiotic Royal Rumble performers of all time. Because
He
in
might be.
'92, doesn't he eliminate himself?
He does.
But then they're like,
he
oh no, he eliminated
bro,
himself.
It's funny. It's funny. Bro, 92 was funny. He eliminates himself because he goes over the top rope to beat the fuck out of Jake. But that clearly wasn't the spot where Savage was supposed to get eliminated. So you have Gorilla Monsoon on commentary going, Savage eliminated himself. And then Vince McMahon yelling in his ear. And Monsoon changes it. And goes, oh, wait a minute. I think you have to be eliminated. I think you have to be thrown over the top rope by somebody. So Savage is still in it.
So that means Drew Carey's still in the 2001 Rumble? Okay. Sounds
Oh
good
my
to me.
goodness.
That nigga really climbed over. 1994.
I'll settle for Mara solid. I mean, it's,
Never like 1994, bro. Your number 30 was Adam Bomb, if I remember. Adam fucking
Jesus.
Bomb. I'm good, bro. That shit is meh.
Yeah. I mean, the
Meh.
Luger and Brett.
And what happened at
double winners
WrestleMania
part,
10? Fuck out of here.
Like, I mean, I get why they did what they did with Luger and Brett. Like, but at the same time, you kind of neutered Lex Luger with the SummerSlam thing.
Don't just pick one. Who do you want to ride with, bro? This is like Vince McMahon over here booking like he has two girlfriends. He don't know how to choose, bro. Just pick one. Somebody gonna get hurt. Just pick one.
Old heads are about to hate our list because
yeah.
sorry.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give
sorry.
a fuck. I generally don't believe old heads really sit there and be like, the good old days, bro. There's no way. Old heads, they go by feelings and what they saw as a kid, and they don't
Right.
objectively go back and watch. This shit is ass. I'm sorry, it's ass.
Yeah,
That's my dad,
94
bro.
Rumble is meh. It's better than 93, but it's not saying much.
95, we gotta put that in as
1995, folks.
King Kong Bundy was the highlight of this fucking Rumble. Put this shit in ass.
This guy and King Kong Bundy, bro.
Bro,
I
the
love
second
you.
worst Royal Rumble of all time, in my opinion. It is paced terribly.
This shit was bad.
The comp is bad. Like, it's so bad that Shawn and Bulldog had to start and finish the match.
Right.
I think it gets like an extra point for having that iconic finish of Shawn skinning the cat. But that's
But
it.
we take it down a notch for Mantar.
This shit had a KKK member in it. This shit had
Bro, this Rumble was so bad, bro. Most computer couldn't even handle it.
Bro, I'm sorry. This shit was it was not good, bro. This shit was not good. It was not a good book Rumble.
We need to redo this drinking game next year. We're not doing it again this year.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is barely coasting. Every single fucking new entry, it's Shawn Michaels dangling from the turnbuckle. Like,
someone said that Rumble should be called "Who the fuck is that Rumble?" That's literally what we said.
Bro,
almost every entrant when we were watching it, we're like, "Who the fuck is that?"
That Cam was about to take off his shirt for King Kong Bundy. He's like,
King
King
Kong
Kong
Bundy
Bundy.
was-
He was ready like,
King Kong
"Woo!"
Bundy.
flashing,
Stupid.
nigga. But, like literally one of the drinking game rules. This will be so funny when we redo it. But one of the rules was literally take a drink for every random fuck that nobody should know.
Yeah.
That was literally one of the rules, dog. And we
Bro,
took
we didn't
so
even
many.
we didn't even make it past entry number 10. We were starting to fade away.
I was like with the 2008 Rumble that we actually got recorded and done. I was fine until like maybe number 25. 25 is when I started to feel it. Like,
oh, buddy.
Someone said
what's
Cam
next?
had his chin up
1996?
and tits out. Yeah, 96. I think this one's all right. It was all right.
Not yet.
Do I remember 96? Is this
Where Shawn eliminates Diesel with the super kick on the way out?
I remember that one,
I love the Jake return in '96. Where Jake comes out.
Meh.
When Jake comes out, he throws the snake in the ring, and everybody clears up.
I'll put it meh. I'll put it meh. I'll put it meh because it's obviously better than 95, but it's nah.
I'll settle for meh. Yeah.
Meh. Okay, I'll put it top of meh. Because I thought it was all right. I kind of enjoyed this one. A lot more than 95 for sure, but kind of enjoyed this one. 1997.
You can put this in solid.
Okay, I agree.
97. This is when Stone Cold won, right?
His first one where Austin Austin clears out the ring. He stands on the top turnbuckle, looks at his watch, and the next person to come out is Brett. Crowd pop. And then eventually when he gets to the finish, Austin gets thrown out. And refs don't see it, so he comes back in and eliminates Brett. Just crazy.
I love that.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that is solid. That is solid.
That
He
finish is
should.
great. That finish is great. That finish is great. That finish is great. You got Cactus Jack and Terry Funk. You got Mankind and Terry Funk over here. You got Mankind and Terry Funk over here. I forgot who was Mankind who, but you got Mick Foley and Terry Funk over here brawling. The referees are distracted by that. Austin gets thrown out the ring, but nobody saw it. Austin just stuck his ass back in that threw out Brett. Brett, of course, this bitch. That shit was great.
Yeah, man. You know what's crazy about that is like that was still supposed to lead later down the line to Shawn and Brett too at WrestleMania, which is weird because you had Austin win the Rumble.
You know, Brett was supposed to win that Rumble.
Really?
I'm glad he didn't.
Brett was supposed to. The story. If you never heard the story, Brett was supposed to win the 1997 Rumble, and Vince Russo, he was working for WWE at the time. He wasn't writing the shows, but he was in charge of like the magazines or whatever. He was in charge of the magazines or whatever. So WWE magazine did an edition where they were picking who's gonna win the Rumble, and Vince Russo said, "I'm picking Bret Hart. I'm picking Bret Hart to win the Rumble." And Vince McMahon got mad at that. He was like, Vince McMahon got mad at him. He's like, why are you spoiling the finishes on third? And Russo said, I wasn't spoiling. Russo said, I wasn't trying to spoil the finish. He's like, I wasn't trying to spoil the finish. It's just obvious on TV that Bret Hart's gonna win the Rumble. So that's why I said Bret's gonna win the Rumble. And that's why they changed.
That's such a petty reason to change the finish. What the?
Oh
fuck?
my god, bro!
That's such a petty.
Thank you for spoiling it. Thank you for spoiling it.
What?
Lewis, you're stupid, bro.
It's a dumb reason to change the Rumble. 1998. I think this one's better. I genuinely think this. I'm looking at great tier.
It is great. It is great for who Austin eliminated.
Here you go. Yeah, this one I thought was really good. The Three Faces of Foley was fun. Austin, it was kind of obvious when you watch that Rumble, like Austin's winning. Like that whole thing was just built around Austin winning, but it was fun. I enjoyed this Rumble. Austin throws out Rock, so that's a little. I think that's a little cap off their feud from the year before. So,
buddy, we got everybody's favorite Rumble, 1999.
I ain't even.
Go away.
It's such a drag to watch the 1999.
You fucking Rumble. Win by throwing Stone Cold out. You fucking dweeb.
Like Vince winning a Rumble, come on. I get why, but why? If you
that's a good point.
But no, just have Austin win again. Because the thing is, you forfeited the title match at WrestleMania anyway. You might as well just have Austin win the Rumble. Mm-hmm. I get it. That gave Austin 4 Rumbles, which is a lot, but it's Stone Cold. In 1999, people would have cheered. We didn't have the smart marks in the crowds yet. So let's see. Wait, was Three Faces of Foley was 99? Someone said that was 98.
98. It's 98, you dumbass. Fuck's that 99?
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
Oh wow. That was all Cam gang.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet it's an old head correcting? They don't know wrestling. They don't know wrestling. They don't know these old heads.
Lewis hates old heads. 2000. I'm gonna just say this now. The 2000s literally have no bad Rumbles.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Asinine.
What? No, Lewis. No, Lewis. No, Lewis. Stop it.
Asinine.
I'd have put it top of solid, honestly.
2000 had a lot of good moments. I like that Rumble. I like how they had two cool.
2000.
They stopped the Rumble for a minute.
I think it's solid.
And then Rikishi throws them out.
Bob Backlund makes his return.
2000 is the bane of existence, bro. Put that shit in asinine, bro.
I'll put it top of. I was gonna say top of Met.
Top
of
asinine.
Bottom of solid, I think is better in my opinion.
What is solid?
Okay. I'll settle for whatever.
Okay, I'll go bottom of solid. All right.
2001 is go.
Chad, I would not agree to this.
2001 is go. We don't even need to talk about it.
Right. It's gotta be.
We don't even need to talk about it.
Lewis has had enough. All right, 2000. 2001, yeah, it's GOAT.
We don't
I
need to talk
mean,
about it. It's GOAT.
Goat.
so
Put that
good,
shit in
dog.
goat, man.
The Kane, like I said earlier, best Rumble performance in my opinion. Drew Carey was actually funny. Like WWE tries to force comedy. That was actually funny. Honky Tonk coming in getting his ass whooped. That was just great. Austin winning the third time. I've heard some people say Kane should have won this. No. No. Because people have to remember, and they do this with Santino too, and we'll get to that.
Oh my god.
When you win the Royal Rumble, you have to main event wrestle, or you have to have the world title match at WrestleMania. Kane versus Rock in the main event of WrestleMania 17 is not the move. Use your heads.
Think of the moments you lose if you give Kane that match.
Like Kane already had the best performance, bro. Kane was fine, bro.
Hell
Come
yeah.
on.
He still holds records.
And Kane
he's up
should
there.
have won a world title again. So
Right.
that's WWE's dumbass fault. So yeah, that's it for the Attitude Era. Well, no, people count 2002 as the Attitude Era, so never mind. 2002 Royal Rumble. I put this in great.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that ain't
say
great.
top. I was gonna say like top
Yeah,
solid bottom
the
grade. Yeah.
final two with Angle and Triple H. It's fun.
That was really good. The Maven.
That was. Can we call that? Can we go ahead and call that the greatest elimination of all time? The Maven eliminating the Undertaker.
It's up there.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
up
I still think it is. I still think it is.
The drop kick
Actually,
elimination,
so-
but that shit was sexy too.
Maven.
Not gonna lie, you know what else is up there? Drew
Huh.
fucking claymoring Roman's fucking face off and throwing him out. That's up there
That
too.
was a great one.
Oh, I thought
That
you were
was
gonna
a good
say
one,
to Brock.
I was a great one, but that Maven one.
Nah,
that
the
Maven
Brock
one.
one, he had help. Brock got kicked in the dick. He
That's
had
true.
help on that
That's
one.
true.
But
But that Maven one.
I also
that
like
Maven one
Shinsuke on
was-
Roman too. Shinsuke,
Yes,
he gave him that
yes.
fucking motherfucker. But no. But the Paul London elimination was good too. Yeah. The clothesline, he fucking smokes his ass.
I love the returns he had in 2002. Did Rikishi come back?
Mo, you on mute, bro? You on
Yeah.
mute? You on mute?
My bad. We gotta rush through these real quick. Because
good.
I gotta get up out of here. 2002, great. 2003,
But that is
I'd
solid.
say top of solid.
Yeah, I'd say top solid.
It's a fun one. I liked how they opened it with Jericho and Sean.
2004 is great, minus a one.
Yeah.
2005
Sorry, folks. We gotta rush through this.
No, you good.
2005 one was better than
2005.
Goat tier.
I don't know if I can
put
put
it
it goat. Yeah,
I'd
top
put it
grade.
great. I'd put it great.
We should have put
Make it
2004 and
focus.
asinine.
Here this guy.
Why?
You know why?
Well, okay,
Just
but
put
we
an
can't
asinine.
go off
Right.
that. I mean, come on.
Just asinine.
Stop it. 2006. I'd say solid.
I'd say
Bottom
solid,
is
yeah.
solid.
2006 for Rey
forget, like, this
Mysterio.
Rumble's-
It's okay.
It's solid.
He had
2007
the record for
Goat
the
tier?
longest time. He had the record for the longest time. I'm pretty sure, right up until this point. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, solid. Let me see.
All right, Joe.
2007. Who was
give me a
Goat tier.
who was
You good. 2000.
who was 2007 again? That was
That was Taker and Taker, right?
That's Taker.
Undertaker. Yeah.
Goat tier.
Oh yeah.
2007 is Goat tier. 2007 Rumble was great. That 2007 Rumble was amazing.
Such a great rumble. Such a great rumble.
Yes. Well, yes.
So Cam, how do you feel knowing Will Ospreay will never win a Royal Rumble?
I don't know. Because I mean, it's probably never coming to the WWE, so I don't know. But no,
Hey, never say never, bro.
yeah,
There was a time and a place I never thought CM Punk would come back. I never ever thought Penta would go to WWE. Here we are.
That is true. That is true. But no,
I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying don't.
Cam, they said Shawn and Taker was having real fucking graps in the 07 Rumble. Real
Shawn and
fucking
Taker
graps.
ended the 07 and started the 08, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Cam, real fucking grabs. How you feel? Real fucking grabs.
That Rumble was great. Of course, it was real grabs.
So what? Osprey making millions? I don't give a fuck. He not even better than Action Andretti. Let's keep it a buck.
Oh, whoa. I mean, to
Mama.
be fair, nah. There's no being fair. That's just crazy. That's just crazy.
Eddie Thorpe better too.
End the stream. End the stream. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm serious. Get out. Get out. Get out. All right. While we're waiting for Mo, I was gonna save this as a short, but I guess we could just do this all the time. Can you guys name me every Royal Rumble winner to win it twice or more?
John
So
Cena.
let me go. Yeah,
John,
I'll
give me
I'll
John
let
Cena.
Cam go until he gets stumped.
Give me John Cena. Give me Randy Orton. Give me
Cody.
Steve Austin. Give me Triple H. Give me Cody. It's 5. He said won it twice. That's 5.
Hogan.
Yep, Hogan's won it twice. Michaels.
Who else?
HBK.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn's done it back to back.
I'm really trying to think who else. Who else am I missing?
Brock Lesnar. Give me Brock Lesnar.
Yep,
Brock has
yep.
done it.
Brock
Edge has
Lesnar.
done
Yeah.
it. Edge has done it. Give me Edge.
Edge.
Has done it. I said Triple H, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Are we missing one more?
Let me run through. I think you guys got it all. We
No,
got Stone Cold, Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan,
Yep.
Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
John Cena,
Yeah.
Batista, Randy Orton.
Oh fuck yeah, he did win it. The motherfucking
forgot
2014 and oh my, he did win that shit. He won 2014 and he won 03, was it?
Yeah, we forgot Batista.
Batista, I think
No,
it
it wasn't
I think
03.
it was
It
05.
was
I think it was 05.
05.
right?
He won 05
yeah.
and
05,
14.
yeah, he won 05.
So
05,
Batista,
14, yeah.
Orton, Triple H, Edge, Brock, and Cody. Those are the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Only person to win it 3 times, I think, is Stone Cold, right?
Yeah, Stone Cold is the third. Yeah,
That's
yeah, he's
crazy.
the
You
only
think we're ever gonna
three-time.
see? You think we're ever gonna see a third again?
This year with John Cena.
Probably not. It's probably it's if you had to be a betting man, it's probably John Cena. But
Honestly, bro, I don't know if they don't do Cena this. Like who? Do people really want to see Roman?
Roman, I mean, Roman's always a possibility. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
but
what the stars are. But then, I mean, CM Punk could also be an option. Hello, buddy.
We still got to rush through it or what? What's up?
oh, we can't hear you still, bro.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we're good.
No,
now.
you good.
We can just
You
go
good.
through it. Let's see here. Where did we stop? So yeah, 2006
we were
I said
on
was
2000, yeah.
solid.
2007 is Goats here.
Before we get to that, I just want to say, like, people forget because I've watched this one recently. Between the opening and the ending, meh. But just the fact that Ray won elevates it to me. Let's see. So yeah, 2007. What did you say? GOAT tier?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll settle for GOAT tier. Either high, great, low GOAT.
I put it
That's where
great.
you lose me. Yeah, I agree with that.
I put
I
it
ain't gonna
great.
lie.
I put it great.
Here's why. A lot of it is boring. Taker and Sean carry that shit. I'm
Cam,
not gonna
real
lie to y'all.
fucking graps, right?
Yes.
Here we go. But yeah, Taker winning was great. That final 2 is the best final 2 in Rumble history. I'll go top of great.
07's great.
I'll settle for
I'll
that.
put it
Yeah.
top of great. I just
Oh
couldn't
wait.
hold argument for it.
08.
Well,
I
that's what's
still
fresh
give
in
it
our
great.
minds.
08 is great to me.
Facts.
08 is great.
I agree. Yeah, this one's very fresh in our
Like
minds.
the final three with Batista, Triple H, and Cena, and then them talking shit, doing their taunts, bruh. Like Triple H doing the suck it, the crowd popping. Batista doing the double thumbs down, the crowd popping. Oh, bruh, this shit is so lit.
Yeah, man. And then like the Taker, not Taker, Jesus. Yeah, Taker and Shawn opening it after they closed the year before. Triple H and Foley. Who else? What else is there? Oh, Snooker. Jesus Christ, my brain. Snooker and Piper in the middle of that. That was fun. But,
Ew.
yeah. Fuck Snooker.
Shout out
but, you know.
Piper. Though. I popped for Piper. I said, yeah, beat his ass, baby, beat his ass.
Hold on, y'all.
And you had arguably the
nice.
best Rumble return ever. Before we continue, though, let me do this before I forget. Switch accounts. See here. So, chat, we're gonna do a Rumble watch along this weekend. Let me put a poll in the chat. Sorry, my brain is like fried, but let me put a poll in the chat for y'all to vote on which one we're gonna do. So, what was it? One of us had 2018 men's.
I think it was 2020 men's, 2018 men's, 07 and 01.
Got it.
Vote for the greatest Rumble of all time, please. Thank you.
Hey man. 2020 men's. Start poll, and y'all can vote on that as we go. I said Snooker. Jesus, I'm fried.
Shit.
Mentally fried. Jesus. Let's see here. 2009. Yeah. Underrated.
Very underrated. I say solid.
I agree.
2009 is it's solid.
Yeah, I like how they built it
Not too
around
crazy.
the legacy whole thing. That was cool. RVD made his return in this one. Santino has his quick elimination. I like this one. I'll put it solid.
I wasn't ready.
I put 2010 in great.
Yeah.
I watched it back within the last couple of weeks, Mo. I'm seeing the vision, bro. I'm with you.
2010 in great. I'll put it in great.
Yeah, I agree.
I love Edge. Love Edge. I don't think that matters. We don't got to worry about the placement. Just put it there.
Yeah, great.
2010 is great though. Edge's return is so crazy. Who was it? Jericho in there? Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
Punk's promo in the beginning.
I thought him eliminating Cena too. Like,
that's storybook ending right there.
The story with Shawn in the match trying to get to Taker at Mania was insane as well.
Fantastic. What else was on there? Oh, Kali actually being entertaining.
I love the spot where Triple H saved Shawn, and then Shawn's like "fuck you," and then eliminates Triple H.
It's good to see an AEW talent like Cope win the Royal Rumble.
Brother, next one, 2011. I'm not hearing anything else besides this.
That shit is trash, bro.
Bro, they better not bring 40 back again.
Bro,
40 people in a Rumble is insane, dog.
Bro, Vince went into that office and said, "Gang, bro, Alberto Del Rio is the move. I'm telling you."
You know, I'm gonna spoil something. I'm gonna spoil something for this video I'm gonna post. You know who should have won this Royal Rumble? CM Punk.
I don't hate it.
He was ready. He just assumed leadership of the Nexus.
I was just gonna ask, right? Yeah.
You had Nexus in there. You could have have the Nexus help him win that match. Instead, you just had John Cena come in and eliminate everybody. Every last member of them.
Sick work.
And do not come to me with that Santino shit. Stop. Santino Marella in a world title match at WrestleMania is not the moves.
It's fire.
Stop.
It's fire. It's fire.
Sign.
Lewis, I can't save you, bro. Cam's not here, so you
what?
I can't save you. Cam's not here.
How? How's that sign worthy?
Listen, bro, I don't make the rules. I just abide by them.
But y'all like my V and main events and shit.
Who's y'all, bro?
Who's y'all? Who's y'all?
Nah, it's cool. Nah, I understand.
Here this guy go.
I understand.
Stop, bro. You like Angelico.
What's wrong with Angelico?
Nothing.
I'm about to say, what's wrong? You talk about Lucha Underground Angelico when he was jumping off the
I'm talking about
Dario Cueto's
2020. I'm
office?
talking about 2025 Ring of Honor and Angelico.
Oh, you talk about the Angelico that's not being fucking used right? Yeah.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Insane work.
He brought a child, so I can't swear.
All right, get to know. Gotta watch my mouth. Okay,
You get
2012.
ready to leave. Her sister here. Her mama here. Which one are we
20
on?
2012.
2012.
Put that
Right
in
winner.
that.
Right
No,
winner.
put that in the
Meh.
Ashley.
Right
Meh,
winner, but the
meh,
match itself wasn't
meh.
really that memorable.
I don't even think they had the right winner. I think Jericho should have won this one.
Really?
I definitely think Jericho should have won this one. You brought him back and made him the most interesting thing on television, just to give it to Sheamus, who wasn't connecting at the time as a babyface. I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
And you had
one.
the story with CM Punk going into that Mania too. That would have just made it better.
I agree with that too. Like you I don't know. And I also think Chris Jericho should have just won a Royal Rumble at some point. So
Yeah, I agree.
and that was the one. So that was one of the ones in my opinion, actually. 2013.
Asinine.
I have mixed emotions about 2013 because
I agree.
in hindsight, like you look back with revisionist history, you just know like as soon as Maivia wins that title or whatever the fuck is happening or whatever, like you just know what's going on.
Here's the thing: when
just
Cena
going
won, because Rock and Punk was main event. When
Yeah.
Cena won, it was kind of obvious Rock's winning the title now.
Yeah, it just. I mean, also too, like I also didn't like it. Like I'm not advocating for Ryback to win the Rumble, but it's just one of those situations of you not pulling the trigger on a hot guy. And I'm not saying he should have had a world title match at Mania, but it's like you could have done it. You sacrificed the Rumble win for a shitty Mania main event. Like
Oh no.
I don't know.
I had to take my
I
niece
don't
to
know.
a
Who was world champion? Who was world champion going into it? Was it who was world heavyweight champion coming in?
Del Rio.
Del Rio. Who the?
Dolph Ziggler
Alright.
should have won the 2013 Royal Rumble.
Could have had Ryback versus Del Rio. I
Who
changed my
should
mind.
have?
Yep, could've had that.
Dolph Ziggler should have won the 2013 Rumble.
He had the
How he was
contract.
Going
He
after
had
the
the
tag
contract.
titles. He was going after the tag.
I would
He
have
had the contract, and he was going after the tag titles.
I would have done the thing with the brief. I don't care. I would have done the thing with the briefcase story. Cena wins it at TLC, and he cashes in on Rockmania, and you have Dolph
You're
Ziggler
tweaking
in
now. You're
I don't
tweaking
care.
now. You're
Dolph
tweaking.
Ziggler should have won the 2013.
Damn, you almost went.
Bro, he was going after the tag titles with Big. Bro, he was going after the tag titles with Big E, bro.
Dolph Ziggler
That was
should have
Big
won
E's
20
debut, bro. Ziggler had no choice.
Dolph
Chad, do I get
Ziggler
the
Get
sign
the
for that,
sign.
bro?
Get the sign.
Do I
Get
get
the
the sign for
sign.
that?
Get the sign.
Yeah, okay.
That
Cam,
motherfucker says Ziggler winning the Rumble, Cena taking the contract, cash. What the fuck?
Cam, you almost
Yes,
went back-to-back episodes without the sign, bro.
Dolph Ziggler should have won the 2013 Royal Rumble. Yes.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Jeez.
You would have had.
Honestly,
Cena
Mo, I
cash
take
in
it back, bro.
twice.
Cena shouldn't have won this Rumble, and how hot Ryback was, bro. Just have him squash Del Rio, bro. You need something, bro. Real shit. In that time frame, in that time frame, it's not the worst idea. So do not get the sign on me.
It's
In that time frame, not
it's
the worst
not.
It
idea.
shouldn't have been Ryback. The answer is Dolph Ziggler.
Get the fuck out of here! He had the contract. Why he need a Rumble win?
The
Why?
answer is Dolph
Why?
Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler.
Dog.
Damn, you were acting like he did not cash in literally the night after WrestleMania, bro. Like, what the fuck? He got the title at the end of the day. He got the title.
He did, but he did. Dolph Ziggler should have won that Rumble.
Oh
Do it
my
too. Yeah,
goodness.
get it again.
He
Why
right.
are we justifying it? Cam,
Why are we
he
stuck
had like
on this?
Cam, he had the biggest pop of the year after WrestleMania. What are we doing, bro?
Cam, I
You
swear
gonna
to God,
take
I'm
away
gonna-
that moment? You gonna take away that moment? You gonna take away that moment?
I have him win the
Bruh.
Rumble. Yes.
You see that number?
my!
I can listen, bro. I can make 572. I can make that number grow if you want.
There's no way you were literally sitting here and saying he should have won the Royal Rumble when he was Money in the Bank holder.
He should have won that Rumble. Yes, he should have won that
No,
Rumble.
that defeats
Cam,
the
you
purpose
have
of
to
him
look.
having the.
Cam, you got to look at the stories going on. You think John Cena cashed in on the World Heavyweight Championship when the story of when the entire 2012 going into 2013 was about him beating Maivia?
You don't have John Cena cash in on my knee. You don't have John
Oh
Cena
my
cash in on
god!
Nigga, it's for the big gold.
Oh my god, bro.
It's for the
Cam,
big
that
gold. It was the blue
that
briefcase. It was the blue
briefcase is for the
briefcase.
big
It's the big
gold.
gold, bro.
Cam,
It's
bro,
the
this
big
has to be
gold.
said.
You
We
gonna
have to
have
be
him
told,
cash
bro.
in on Del Rio? So you want another year of John Cena versus fucking Del Rio? This is not 2011, bud. What the hell you going? What the hell's going on?
Jeez.
What the hell?
Niggas going to the damn bus
This is
stand.
not 2000. This is Cam. This is not 2011.
Yo, get Cam out the kitchen, bro. He unseasoned
Crazy.
the
It's not
salad, dog.
2011.
He's done.
Unseasoned the salad, bro. You gotta stop, bro. Because now you got
You're
chat picking up your lingo. They're
you're
talking about Cam
you're
unseasoned the bread.
unhawaiianing the sweet rolls. You are unhawaiianing the sweet rolls.
Cam's melting the ice cream, bro.
Cam, you've been good. You've been doing good. But what the fuck, dude? What the fuck was that, man? Oh no, man. Motherfucker said he gonna have Cena win the. So wait, you haven't Cena win that TLC match then?
I would have Cena win the TLC match since Cena was a Raw guy.
Oh
I
my
would've tried to get it worked out.
Cam, he can't cash in.
He can't cash in on my via, bro. He cannot cash
We
in on
gonna
my
have
via,
Rock win the big gold, bro. Is that what we gonna do?
bro. He can't. Cam, it was for the blue briefcase. The red briefcase was already cashed in by who? Cena. The fuck?
Cam just unheated a pocket, bro. The hot pocket is cooked.
You are
Thanks a lot,
crazy,
Cam.
big chat. This. I hope that's a clip.
The soda is now flat.
It's pretty bad.
Cam unfrosted the flakes, dog. Anyway, 2014. I'm
Cam,
sorry,
that probably
y'all.
top 5 worst takes out. He said cash it in on my view. You gonna have my view walking as double champ, bro? You crazy, bro?
Oh my! Don't even.
Great.
Don't even.
He gonna beat Del Rio where? Elimination Chamber? Hell no, bro. Hell
Cam unmoneyed the bank. We're done. Anyway, 2014.
Hell no.
Granted,
Granted, my via taking the bet off of Del Rio better than what the fuck they had with Jack Swagger going on. I'll say that, but no, bro.
Cam unroiled the Rumble. 2014.
Wait, is that why? Is that why you don't want Jack Swagger in the picture? Is that why you want my via to win big gold? Is that why?
There's no I mean, bro.
All right, what's y'all's opinion on 2014 before we get off track? Before we get way off track.
14. So 20. All right. So here's what I have to say. As a Rumble, it's not bad. What really overshadows it is the decision to have Batista win it. I still think it's bottom of solid. If you ask me, like it's not the worst Rumble I've seen. It's not the worst Rumble I've seen. People are just obsessed over Daniel Bryan.
Someone said Cam uneliminated the chamber. Jesus Christ.
Like to me, it's not a bad booked Rumble. It was just wrong winner. That was it. Everything else was alright.
I think that's what tanks it for me into meh tier because it was going well and then you killed it to the point that fans are booing the show out of the building. So
yeah, Rey Mysterio deserves to be booed. I don't know why it took this long for him to get booed, but you know.
There you go.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
You caping for Rey Mysterio since when?
What, bro? He's the man who got me into pro wrestling. What?
Hey, the man who got you in the
I'm so sorry that he was the one.
I would say top of meh though.
I'm sorry that he was the one, bro.
Why is there Rey Mysterio slander all of a sudden? What am I missing?
He's a deadbeat. You see, Dom?
Oh, brother.
2015. Right. I'm not gonna lie. 2015 is asinine, bro. Put that shit down.
Asinine.
Bro, hold on, Lewis. That was a Brandon take. You said that like you Brandon, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's 2015.
I had to do a double. I had to do a double take just to be sure I knew who the winner was. And yeah, that shit asinine, bro. Bro, what was it? Bro, the best part of that Rumble was seeing Bray Wyatt and Boogeyman face to face for 10 seconds before Boogeyman got his ass kicked.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know.
That was it. Other than that, like motherfucking that shit was ass. My Via coming out to save Roman during the match, like and then that stupid ass Rusev shit at the end. He's like, "Oh, I checked my notes. Rusev was never eliminated." Michael Cole, you don't got notes. Stop lying, bro. You ain't got no notes.
You ain't got no notes.
You lying.
Crazy, bro. Oh yeah, 2015. I don't even think we need to say anything. 2016 though.
Solid.
I've seen mixed opinions.
It has a case of being the GOAT. I'm sorry, no. chance of being the GOAT. I'm sorry. It does.
What?
It does. It is that high. I rewatched it. It is that high. I'm sorry. It has a chance of being the
I
GOAT.
agree, it's solid, but the case for the GOAT, I don't know, bro.
I don't think it's crazy, bro. Have you rewatched it? Get your big ass head away from the camera. Have you watched
I'm gonna
it?
watch it tonight. I'm gonna watch it tonight before I go to sleep. But
Yes,
Bro,
I've watched it.
Look, you had the
No.
debut of AJ Styles, which is to me the greatest Rumble debut of all time. Then you have Sammy and
Right.
Kevin igniting the rivalry within the Rumble. And then hold on. And then you had Roman getting fucked up and getting fucking stretchered out of the
That
match
was
and people
bad.
wondering what the fuck is going on with Roman. I don't think it was dog. I don't think
I could appreciate
if you look in hindsight of who won the Rumble, it really does make sense because they're trying to do anything they possibly can to make Roman. Here you go, bro.
Johnnying the Gargano, bro.
That's crazy, bro. It has a kid. I don't know why. So when you look in hindsight of the story, they were doing everything they can to make sure Roman was not physically there. So if Roman gets stretched out and he can't physically defend his championship, he's not the champion. That's just how it is. If you can't physically continue, that's how it is. So taking him out of the match was cool. You had peak Ambrose. This is when he was IC champion. You had fucking peak Ambrose. Then you had Triple H coming back, and then having Triple H and then Roman coming back, and then you having Triple H eliminate Roman. One of the craziest pops of the fucking night. Craziest pops of the night. Then the final two with Triple H and Ambrose, bro, was sick. The reactions Dean got was sick.
I will say one of my.
All right, here's my.
It's a great Rumble. I'm not going. All right, we won't put it in GOAT, but it is a great Rumble. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
Listen,
every time.
I'll settle for,
I'll put it in
for
solid
because
best.
I do enjoy the Rumble. I don't.
What?
I get your case. I get your case.
I'll do this.
For
I'll
GOAT,
do
but
this.
I
Top
can't.
of solid. I'll do that. I'll put it top of solid.
Y'all remember when Triple H eliminated Roman and he just went spamming with the suckets?
Here's why.
Bro, that shit was fire, bro. That shit was lit, bro. That shit was lit. He said.
Here's why I can't see a GOAT case for this Rumble. I don't. The AJ debut is fantastic, but it's the fact that at a time when Roman Reigns was so hated and so revolted against, they chose to take him out of the match instead of having him in the match to prove himself as a worthy world title contender. Well, around a time where fans were questioning that. Also, the Triple H winning, the fact that he won the Rumble, it shouldn't have happened. He shouldn't have won the Rumble.
I loved it. I loved it. Nah,
bro, you're the first person I've ever.
I loved it.
Ambrose should have won that Rumble. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Triple H and Roman Reigns. Triple H and Roman Reigns is not interesting WrestleMania main event.
I don't think Ambrose should have won it because he was still IC champion. So I don't think he should have won it.
I get that, but like.
Well, think about it. I mean, if Ambrose wins the Rumble, I think we're saved from Ambrose, Brock, and Mania.
We're saved from a lot of
it
shit.
Is, but I mean, he's still
right.
IC champion at this time. But like, I love Triple H beating Roman. I loved it. Like, it was just one of those. Like, I'm just talking about the Rumble win itself. I'm not even talking about the aftermath of it. Like, seeing Triple H back in the Rumble and doing what he did, that shit was so goated to me, bro. And then eliminating Roman, one of the biggest reactions I've ever heard in him going.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, on the suck break,
what
bro,
I would have
that
done.
Shit was lit.
What I would have done. What I would have done. Do everything they did, but that with Triple H eliminating Roman, have the match at Fastlane. Fuck the WrestleMania main event. Because that shit was dog water. Yeah, have Roman and Triple H at Fastlane. I agree.
But there was a lot in the match I really liked. I enjoyed 2016 a lot.
There was
bro.
good. It was good. It was good. I'm you know what? I'll do this. Because I see
you see, there we go, chat. Y'all can eat some shit. Talk about Lewis is unsickening the Wyatt Six.
Oh wow, Jesus. 2017.
Y'all tried and look at it. It's great because it is a great Rumble. The shit after that was ass. The shit was after that was ass. But the Rumble itself, I love it.
How y'all feel about 2017? I'm very just
put that shit in.
Personally,
meh. That shit is mid as hell.
I enjoyed it, but I'll settle for
mid. Hey, plead your case. Why it should be solid? Go ahead, plead your case.
Yeah.
I just think the moments that you got in the Rumble were just. It was a lot of fun. I mean, Enzo getting his ass kicked by Brock was cool. Goldberg getting eliminated. Goldberg eliminating Brock again was cool.
Yep.
Undertaker being in it. The final few in there with Randy Orton throwing out Roman. That shit was fire. I don't know. Plus that ramp was long as fuck too.
Roman was final
Samoa
two
Joe
too
should have
fucking
won.
much, bro.
Way too
Samoa
much.
Joe should have won this Rumble too.
Fucking
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell
What'd you
no.
just say?
Samoa
What'd he
Joe
say?
should have won this damn Rumble. Nah. Samoa
fuck
Joe
out of
should
here
have
with
won
that
this
bullshit.
damn
Get the
Rumble.
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck
Nah.
out of here, bro. You
Nah,
doing that
nah,
dumb
it should've
shit
been-
again. Get out of here.
Nah, it should have been Chris Jericho. Jericho should have won this Rumble.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's
this
what
one,
Sami
yes, I
Zayn low-
agree.
Sami Zayn low key should have won it. But,
I don't think
Randy
Sami
and
Zayn was ready at this point. I don't think
Randy
he was
and-
ready for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ty Dillinger coming at number 10. Too.
Now, if you say Sammy now, with not this Rumble specifically, but if you say Sammy like in the future, I'm like, okay, I see it. But no.
Yep. 2018 men's. Do I really have to say much?
go. Put that in go.
Oh, buddy, this is the greatest Rumble ever. Oh, buddy. Oh,
I agree.
buddy.
Why do we
I
have
personally
buddy.
agree.
10 Rumble?
Arguably one of the greatest Iron Men
Great.
of all time. You got the Rey Mysterio return. You have Shinsuke just being Shinsuke. And then you had what is it? The final six. You had the new generation and the old generation face to face, and
Clash of Eras,
bro,
man.
it's just and again, did I forget to mention Shinsuke? Shinsuke, bro, Shinsuke.
You got Shinsuke before he became Paul George in the 76ers jersey.
Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. He's a champion right now. Relax. He's a champion right now.
Not all champions.
Damn,
are
he's
good ones.
actually champion longer than you said he was. We keep it count.
He shit ain't gonna last long.
But
I
also
agree with
like,
that.
but also like this was the final three. Like, bro, having Shinsuke, like having the balls to have Shinsuke eliminate both Cena and Roman back to back, bro. Shit is crazy, bro. Shit is
Bro, they
crazy.
took so many. The problem with the 2010s in terms of Royal Rumbles, they were just so scared to take risks a lot. And I feel like 2018, they really went ahead and did that. And I think that's what makes it better. And obviously the moments in the match. But yeah, like you said, Roman and Cena being thrown out by one guy was insane. I mean, Balor being Iron Man was great. The old versus new standoff was cool. So yeah,
Shit was nasty, boy. I love it. Greatest Rumble of all time.
I agree with that. 2018 women's.
I'd give that a great.
Yeah, I was gonna say solid, but yeah.
I'd give it a great. It was fun. It was fun. The final two with Nikki and Asuka, I like the finish of it though. I really do. Like Asuka kicking her back into the pole, and I like that.
Yeah, it was cool. Lot of surprise returns in this one because the roster was kind of thin.
You got a Trish and Mickey James faced off like the old days.
Yep. Michelle McCool coming in and I think having the most eliminations in the Rumble, which is crazy.
2019 women.
Cool. 2019 women's, yeah.
2019 women. What do you think, Cam? 2019 women.
Meh.
Meh. He said meh. Becky Lynch winning was crazy though.
That shit was.
I like that match. I can't put that in the same tier as the 2014 Royal Rumble. I can't do it.
I put it solid.
I'll
I put it
solid.
solid.
All right. Yeah, I can't do it. I just can't do it. If we're putting 2014,
Because
in
everything
there,
got flipped when Becky came in and took was it Dana Brooke or Carmella's spot, whatever. Yeah.
Becky
She
should have
lose
been
to
in the
earlier in the
Rumble any fucking way. Not do Becky Lynch and fucking Asuka. I love. I don't know. They should not have done Becky Lynch and fucking Asuka on the fucking undercard.
I feel like everything they did that night worked. It's just what they did afterwards with Charlotte. It was just like, why is she in this situation? Should have been Charlotte versus Asuka, but whatever. The 2019 men's one, I was bored as hell watching this one.
Yeah, it's pretty forgettable. I'll
Who
say
won that
Matt.
again?
Which one?
Seth.
Wasn't that Seth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? Him and Strowman the final two?
Him and Strowman the final two, yeah.
Yeah. He stomped him to win the match.
Kofi should have won, but
Kofi?
I let it slide.
The fuck?
What was that? Kofi?
Wasn't this the
Oh,
goal?
well,
Wasn't this
well.
Mania 30?
Well, we didn't know what was gonna happen with Mustafa Ali. So
Colton only got that
Oh
spot.
yeah, you're
'cause
right.
Ali
Yeah,
got hurt.
this happened before.
yeah. So
2020 women's. Meh.
I would have put this in great until the finish.
I thought it was. Yeah, I put it in solid. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I put it in
I was
solid. I
enjoying
agree
what
with
they were
that.
doing with Bianca. I love the Mandy Rose Otis spot when Mandy Rose it looks like she gets eliminated and we see Otis there just pushing and we see Otis there just pushing and keeping her alive. I love that spot. But
That
yeah,
was cool.
it was great.
Bianca Belair was
You know where
great.
to put this one. You know where to put this one. Put
I
it up.
mean,
Put it up.
yeah.
Put it up.
Yeah.
Everything about it, bro.
2020 men's. I mean,
Edge's return, the right winner, Brock clearing house for like the first 10 to 15 entrants. I thought it was booked beautifully. I thought it was beautiful.
this Rumble's the reason why this channel exists. That's all I'm gonna say.
Such a great Rumble, dude. It's such a
W
great
origin
Rumble.
story.
Yeah, honestly, it's
put
this
it in
match.
I'm joking. Put it in. I'm joking. I'm not. Serious.
What did he say? I can't hear. I didn't hear it.
Not serious.
I can't tax it if I don't know what he said. What did he say?
He said, "Put it in asinine."
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was
It's not even.
I was joking. I was not being serious.
You can't escape it.
Bring back
All
bullying.
right, so this is 2021 women. So this is the Bianca Belair Rumble, right?
Yeah, I'd put this in great too.
Yeah, I put it in great. I mean, this is what started the two focal points of women's wrestling today with Bianca and Rhea.
Yeah, it's
So,
basically the 05
You
Rumble.
got to be great because of that.
It's basically the 05 Rumble.
No, not go tier. It should be in great tier. This was great. This is the best women's rumble they've ever done.
I agree.
Fucking graps, Cam. Graps.
I think it's like the women equivalent of what they did with Cena and Batista.
Yeah, for sure.
It's well done, and eventually those two should main event at WrestleMania. So there. Let's see, 2021 men's.
Solid.
I'll say it's solid.
Christian's return was cool. Having him in the final four had my heart.
Yeah.
Didn't think we'd get that far. Edge's story going into the match and actually winning was very cool. Just a solid. It's a solid Rumble. It's cool.
That's the OG Carlito return.
Yeah,
Get
and then
the
we got a
sign on
match with him the
yourself.
next
Get
night. Hey, I was excited for it at the time. I didn't know bro
I
was
was
that
too.
washed, but you know, it was cool. I liked it.
This is
2022
Cam's
in
favorite
general.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything.
Yeah, this is
Don't-
Cam's favorite Rumble.
Something about 2022, bro. There's just nothing hit from those.
Right, Cam? This your favorite Rumble?
Fuck you. Put this shit in. That's all.
A lot of emphasis on that one, bro.
Jesus.
All right, and then we got what 2023.
Oh my god.
20.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
don't even
God.
want to talk about
2023.
2023.
Bro, I'm sorry to interrupt y'all. I just saw I guess WWE's putting together some fucking I guess they released some footage or whatever raw on Netflix. Why this nigga Logan Paul called Dragon Lee Rey Mysterio? So you gotta show Rey Mysterio some respect. Why would this nigga Logan Paul called Dragon Lee Rey Mysterio, bro?
They're always around each other. I don't blame them.
Oh my god. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. Real quick about 2022. People gonna hate me for this one. I'm gonna just say it. Brock Lesnar was the right choice.
Hell no.
I mean,
Hey.
with what they did, yeah. With what they did, yeah. Yeah.
If it was to ultimately,
Cam, who the fuck was the right choice?
Either a big gear you have AJ one.
Get the sign.
Nah.
Get the sign. Get the
I would not have
sign. Get
unified.
the sign.
if the bro, if the listen,
I would not have unified the WWE Universal Championship. So therefore,
That's cool. We not talking about what you would have done. We talk about what happened.
yeah, you can
I
still
mean,
have. Yeah,
to be
you can
honest,
still
the
have Brock
natural
Lesnar
progression.
Yeah, you can still have Brock Lesnar get his match at WrestleMania and not have him win the Rumble. This shit should have went to either AJ Styles or Big E.
I get that, but what happened is we got a unification match. Who else was going into Roman Reigns on the main event of WrestleMania with a unification match?
That was the plan. Yeah,
That was peak
you
Roman.
Might as well just give him the title. I don't like how they did it,
Oh,
but he should have
You
won.
think you think AJ gonna go into the main event of WrestleMania with Roman with it for a unification match?
Oh, and while we here for 2021, Bobby Lashley should have won that one.
Over Edge?
Yes, Bobby Lashley should have
Get
won
the
that
sign. Get the sign. Get
Cam,
the
I can't.
sign, get the
Cam,
sign.
I can't save you, man. I can't
Bobby
save you.
Lashley should have won.
I can't save you, bro.
Bobby Lashley should have won that Rumble.
Sign, bro.
Bobby Lashley should have
Shut
won that
your
Rumble,
ass
and you
up.
do Lashley and Drew
Oh
at
my
Mania.
God.
Yeah,
Shut
Bobby
your
Lashley
ass
should have
up.
won that Royal Rumble. Either Bobby Lashley or Daniel Bryan. Those two men should have won the
Picking niggas,
2021
bro.
Rumble.
Oh
Either
my God.
Lashley or Bryan, not Edge.
Someone help this man.
You're unsnickering the Snickers. Shut up.
I was speaking of 2022 for the women. Sasha Banks should have won the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble while we here.
Okay, that I agree,
I agree.
with.
Yeah, I agree.
That I
with
agree with. The fact that
Ronda
she's the
Rousey.
one horsewoman that never won one. Come on.
that is crazy.
Especially for Ronda Rousey. Come on, bro. Fuck out of here. Okay, 2023. Men's.
I'll say solid.
Solid, man. One of the greatest Iron Men of all time. One of the biggest babyface pops of return of all time for Cody. And it was just a very, very, very solid Rumble.
I agree. Cody winning was the right call. The match itself was fun.
Should have been Sami Zayn. Oh.
Can you get the sign again? Can you get the
I got
sign
you.
again?
Cam, do you have like a secondary winner for every Rumble, dog?
It should have been Sami
Wait. First
Zayn.
of all, why the hell you talking like Sami Zayn didn't main event the same
Yeah, bro,
fucking
he literally
WrestleMania
did
Cody
with-
main evented?
He did main event the show. He did.
You got what you wanted. You got what you
He
wanted.
did
You
main
got
event
what
the
you
show.
wanted.
Sami Zayn should have won that Rumble.
He main evented, bro. They main evented the same fucking show. They main evented the same show. What are you talking about? They main evented the same show. What do you mean he should have won? He still main evented the same show Cody did.
Cody and Roman at 40 would not have fit the same if Cody didn't win the Rumble in
Bro,
23. If he didn't
They
get that
both-
match,
bro. And on top of that, Sammy won in the main event of WrestleMania. So what the hell? What's you talking about? Oh my God, you in the way. You in the way.
you got to take the Hornets hoodie off, bro. I think that's it.
Oh,
You have
wow.
to.
You're
That's
wearing too
personal.
much shit, bro.
Sammy should have won this. Oh my God, Sammy should have won this, man. Like,
Don't get
just
Lewis
saying
going, bro.
things.
Don't get Lewis going,
We
bro.
just
man,
saying
you acting like
things.
he didn't face Roman at Elimination Chamber. You talking about Sammy should have won?
Samuel Zayn should have won that.
Samuel Zayn.
Oh, man.
No.
Again, he didn't have to win the Royal Rumble main event, the WrestleMania. Cody fucking main evented, bro. They main evented the same show.
He main
They did
evented
the
in the
same
right
show.
match, bro. Like, get the pen away from Cam, bro.
You in the way, bro. At first you said Dolph Ziggler should have lost the briefcase to Cena, and Cena should have
He
cashed
should
it
have
on by
won
V.
the 2013 Rumble. He should have. First off, he shouldn't have been in the Rumble.
Cam, bro, I can't save you, bro.
Sorry.
I can't save you. This is a record. This has to be a record. This is like 6 times.
This is
First off, Dolph shouldn't have been in that fucking match anyway because he had the briefcase. But secondly, since he was in the match, he should have won.
Dude, he was after the tag
I'm
titles.
just-
He
I'm
went
just gonna-
after
I'm just
the
gonna
tag
leave it
titles.
up. I'm just gonna leave it
Cam,
up.
he literally became world champion the night after. He had one of the greatest cash-ins of all time. You gonna take that away from Dolph?
Should have happened at Mania.
Oh my fucking God.
You know what? Should have happened at Mania.
He still became world heavyweight champion. What are we doing, bro? Oh my God.
Cam, I sincerely hope you fall out of your chair.
He's talking about Ziggler was not main event in no motherfucking WrestleMania, by the way. I don't know.
You don't
Like,
have to main event Mania.
all right,
You
so
win
if
the
he's not
Rumble.
main event in a WrestleMania, then what the fuck he got to win the Rumble for?
You don't have to main event Mania when you win the Rumble.
Cam, it don't matter. He got one of the greatest cash-ins we've ever seen the night after. So what the
Literally
fuck
the
are we
next
talking
night.
about?
Also, all we hit. That's all we hit. 2011. John Morrison should have won that one.
Get the sign.
What?
Get the sign again. Get the sign again. Get his ass out of here.
John
Get his
Morrison should have won the
ass.
2011 Rumble.
Oh
Should have
my
done Miz and
god.
Oh, bro.
Should have done Miz and Morrison with the WWE title in 2011. That's all you had to do.
At WrestleMania?
So what placement on the card are you putting it?
The
What
main
placement on the
event?
card are you?
As the main event, hell no.
What main event's the show then? Triple H and Taker?
You main event. First off, if
I
had
put
to
it.
pick-
Yeah, I would have
First
had
off,
him.
if
I would have.
First off, if I had to pin for Mania 27, by the way, that show would have looked like this. At the top, the show would have looked like this. I would have done Cena. I would have done John Cena and the Undertaker, Sheamus and Bryan for the
Get the
US
sign.
title, or
Get the
Sheamus and
sign.
Bryan for the
Sign
US
up.
title.
Sign up. Sign,
okay, whatever.
Chris, sign.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, that's right.
You doing
And then I
Cena
would've
and
done Miz.
Undertaker? So you just gonna say fuck the story Triple H and Undertaker built throughout the past fucking
I
couple
would've done
months?
John Cena and the Undertaker. I would've done Cena
Yo.
and
Oh
Undertaker.
my god.
Someone said, Cam, your mouth and ass have switched places. Shut the hell up.
You just saying shit now, bro. You just saying shit, bro. You are just saying shit.
Unsponging
Kid.
Unsponging the Bob is sick work, boy.
I can't do this. Okay.
All right. Well, all right. What else is the card looking like? Just say other shit.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
go
finish.
ahead.
I'll be
Jeff
quiet.
Hardy.
I'll be quiet.
All right, what else is there?
Jeff Hardy versus who?
I forgot. I forgot. I was booking WrestleMania 27. My bad. I forgot. I genuinely forgot. I would have done Cena. I genuinely forgot. Sorry. I would have done Cena Taker, Miz and Morrison as an undercard match for the WWE title. You do Edge and Christian for the World Heavyweight title. You do Edge and Christian for the World Heavyweight title. You do Edge and Christian for
He's
the
cooking.
World title. Sheamus and Bryan for the US title. Trying to think who else is on the show. Oh, you keep Cody and Ray. You keep Punk and Orton. Oh, wait. Actually, scratch that. You do Ziggler and Bryan for the U.S. title. My bad. Scratch that. You do Ziggler and Bryan for the U.S. title.
In what frame was Ziggler in these conversations?
Ziggler was the U.S. champion. He was either the U.S. champion. He was challenging for the U.S. title going in Mania. So you do Ziggler and Bryan for the U.S. title. And then with Sheamus, you do Sheamus and Triple H.
Sheamus and Triple H.
The last time we saw Triple H on television before he came back to confront The Undertaker, he got taken out at Extreme Rules by Sheamus. So you have Triple H come back and he wants his revenge on Sheamus. There you go.
So you have them do a WrestleMania
why
duology,
why would Triple H want his revenge on Sheamus if he beat Sheamus the year before at Mania? I mean,
last time we saw Triple H, he was taken out by Sheamus.
okay. I'm sorry. Somebody could whip my ass. I'm still gonna say I still beat you. You lost to me. So you can kick my ass over and over again. I'm still stuck on the fact that you gonna do John Cena and Undertaker at 27, bro.
Yes, I was young John Cena. Yes.
So how do you start?
Cena tries to beat the streak. Yes.
So how do you start the Rock Cena feud?
You can start it the next night on Raw. That's what you gotta do. Starting the next night on Raw. That's what you gotta do.
I'm done. 2023 women's. I'm done. I'm done. 2023 women's.
I'll
say
solid.
I thought it was better than the men's. I'll be honest.
Nikki Cross being in the Final Four is disgusting, but I'll put that in there.
Stop acting. You like it. Stop lying.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right, where are we going?
2024 women's. You can put that in. You can put that in. You put that in great.
I'll put this one to solid. 2024 women's. I put solid.
Yeah.
Men's. I would have said nah. Sorry guys, I didn't make this tier list, so.
No, you're good. You're good.
I would.
Yeah, the men's one I would have put in meh. So yeah, That's it. That's every Royal Rumble.
Oh, I never knew about this. Cam, did you know about this? How a young AEW fan in December went to fucking World's End, and she told Tony Khan it was her first AEW show, so she wanted him to sign on the poster, and the poster said "We want Ricky," and he told her no, and he signed on the back instead.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
We want Ricky. We want Ricky. We want Ricky.
I've had enough of Cam for one day. Jesus Christ.
All right,
2 hours a week is enough.
While we here, I can give y'all how I would have booked Mania. I can give y'all how I would have booked Mania 29, Mania 32.
What's the Mania 29 main event? How you book? What's the Mania 29 main event on your card?
Punk and Cena.
Okay.
No Punk and Taker?
What's the Undertaker match?
Undertaker and Jericho.
Yeah, good night. Good night. I see y'all later. You feel me?
29 would have been Undertaker. 29 would have been Cena Punk, Brock Rock, and the way you set up Brock Rock is simple. Y'all remember the way you set up Brock Rock is simple. You remember how Vince McMahon was like? You remember how Vince McMahon told CM Punk? He was like, if the Shield interferes in your match, if the Shield interferes in your match, I'm stripping you of the title. Why to get around that? Oh, he makes the phone call.
Why are you doing this?
And Brock Lesnar fucks over the Rock.
Brock Lesnar. All right, I'll see y'all later.
No,
I will see y'all later. It was fun. I'm out of here.
The same guy that said that The Rock broke every bone in his body, yet he wanted
I'm
Rock
outta here.
and Brock.
Good night.
Okay, dog.
Hold on.
I would have done Brock and Rock.
How are you booking 32, dog?
Am I booking 32? All right, so I'm booking 32. Dean Ambrose and Triple H the WWE title. Dean Ambrose and Triple H the WWE title. I'm doing Roman Reigns and Brock. I'm doing Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
I'm leaving it up the rest of the stream.
I'm doing Jericho and AJ.
Lower it a bit.
I'm leaving Jericho and AJ as is. I'm leaving Sasha, Becky, and Bailey. I'm leaving Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte as is. I'm leaving Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte as is. I would have done Enzo and Cass against the New Day for the tag team titles. That's what I would have done. Call up Cass and Enzo early. I would have done Owens and Zayn for the IC title, and I would have done the multi-man match and I would have done the ladder match for the. And I would have done the ladder match for the U.S. title. I would have done the multi-man match for the U.S. title.
You make Ambrose look like he's a sane person.
How is that a bad car? How is that a bad car?
Why is Triple H and Dean Ambrose the main event of WrestleMania, dog?
That's disgusting.
I'm still going off. They still do the thing where Triple H wins the Rumble. That's how I was basing that off of. But if Triple H doesn't win the Rumble, then I would have done Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns.
All right.
I'm with you.
All right, there we go. All right, that's better. That's better. I was about to say.
I'm going off of they still do the storyline with Triple H.
Bro, Lewis already in the chat cooking your ass. All right, Chad, that's it for me, man. Y'all got anything else?
Nah, just are we deciding the winner of the poll at the end of the stream, or is that saved for later?
It looks like it's kind of like whoa, it's neck and neck. Okay, chat. But if you haven't voted, I'm gonna give y'all 30 more seconds. Go ahead and vote. Go ahead and place your vote because it is kind of close between the 2020 men's and 2018 men's. It's very close. So if you haven't voted, go ahead and vote.
Chat, make sure you pull up for the nightly watch alongs, okay? Especially for SmackDown. We need y'all for SmackDown. Cam don't know it yet. He's gonna be watching tomorrow.
How Cam booked Mania 34? I don't want to know.
That's disgusting.
What, I don't want to know. What, oh nah, Michael Davis Wallet. No, Cam. No, Cam. No.
AJ Nakamura main events. You do AJ Nakamura main events. You do Seth. I'm wrestling fan. I can dream. You do Seth Brock and Roman for the Universal. Miz and Balor. You do Sasha Banks and Bayley for the Raw Women's title on that show instead of Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. You keep Charlotte and Asuka. You keep Charlotte and Asuka. And then I don't know. I just know that's how I would have booked those. I just know I would have booked those 5 matches. The rest of the card, I don't know. But I just know that's how I would have booked in 5 matches right there.
So while Cam was unusing the bread, I've officially ended the poll. And it looks like for our winner, we have, drum roll please, the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble.
Solid, bro. Let's do it.
So we'll see y'all Saturday. This has been episode 61 of the Rated M Podcast. And yeah, we love y'all.
Bring back
done with
bullying.
Cam. We're done with Cam. We're tired of him.